And we're off.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, and they are out of here. And we're starting our seed with the Goron Ruby. Not very good for a rando. I mean, if they need to do all dungeons, it's one less thing out of the way. But of course, I'm sure they don't want to see all dungeons anyway.
50 skulls, all dungeons. Let's go.
Yeah, another Lollaway Shake Seed going on. Looks like Connor's making the choice to go directly into Mido's house, so we're gonna see what we have. Some
Bomb
nice,
chews.
yeah, some nice early bomb chews are good, and a bug or a bottle with a bug in it.
Ha ha ha. That doesn't look good. Bug right at the start.
Yeah. Bug right at the start could be good if they had to start collecting seeds right away. Shlongster getting hit by the boulder. Not super duper good. We're gonna see what's in here before Connor gets here. Ooh, another bottle with a letter in it. So, we got 2 bottles starting off this seed. Yeah, Skull Seed, not yet. Not yet, but soon. Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah, not entirely certain what the seed holds. And I imagine we'll find out most of it when they get to Hyrule Market, because, I mean, all the hints there are sure to put us in some direction. So the Bomb Chew was a 10-pack, so that'll give them some pretty good access to grottos on Hyrule Field if they choose to do it. They'll be able to do grottos in not Lake Hylia, Lost Woods.
Yeah, so bombs early like that gives you a lot of options for slight variations of your starting route.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people probably like doing the same route and just kind of... They like doing the same route over and over, and variations kind of suck, but I mean, if you have certain items that let you do optimizations along the way, sometimes it might be good to just take a shortcut, do something else that you don't normally do, which could get you a little bit ahead.
Yeah, for example, you've got the extra grotto on the way to Lake Hylia here.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them that you can grab.
Yeah. If they get the extra grotto, they probably won't be doing the early castle route, because I don't
Exactly.
think...
The time of days will get messed up, so it's do you take the time, you're walking past them now, or
Yeah, it looks like Connor's...
risk fucking up your...
Connor's choosing to walk directly by, so he'll be back to that grotto later, which I think is a good choice, not messing up time of day. Shlongster's doing the same thing. Both of them seem to be back walking in the same angle. So they're both going to go check that open grotto that's by the tree. Connor getting a little lost on his way back.
Let's see what our first hint is.
Kakariko is our first way of the hero. So again,
And blue fire.
oh my god.
The
We got
bottles.
3 bottles already. 3 bottles right at the beginning of the seed. Yeah, chickens. Chickens could be their item, but
You gotta go do chickens. Cack is way of the hero.
yeah. But again, I'm sure like probably more than 50% of the seeds in the tournament, I'm sure we're gonna see Kakariko way of the hero. There's just so many checks in Kakariko that it's like, I mean, if you don't have Kakariko way of the hero, and you like get a bunch of items from Kak anyway, like that's probably the most optimal seed possible, I think. I don't think Connor's gonna reach the owl before it turns night. It's gonna be really close for him. I'm not sure what the timing is on that. Oh, it looks like he might make it after all. It is gonna be like extremely close though. And oh, yep, just barely makes it. Shlongster, however, not making it. He had a little bit of movement error. So he's knowing that he's not going to be making the cycle, he's just going to go around and start checking his Lake Hylia stuff.
Hits Market.
Market on the way of the hero.
It's a good one.
So
especially knowing that before he heads the market here.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure Connor will check, you know, like Slingshot Game and other stuff like that, but knowing that Market is Way of the Hero kind of makes you want to, like, rush Bomb Chews. Bomb Chew Bowling, if you get Lens and Magic early, you can rush the Lens game. Of course, there's always the option for Big Pose as well, which they'll probably have to wait until later. So, River Chest has a small key. Not a boss key today, it's a small key. So there's our first sometimes hint. So they could potentially need Song of Time for key logic in Water Temple.
Oh, Richard being generous today.
Yeah, Richard actually paying out in a rando, which is shocking to say the
But
least.
yeah, that was Zora's River Way of the Hero.
Yeah. So 3 Way of the Heroes already. Shlongster has all of them, and with his Bomb Chews, he could hope to see...
Oh, Sacred Forest Meadow, Death Mountain Crater.
And that was Pierre has something.
Has 20 bomb.
Yeah, Pierre's dead. I didn't see what the other hint was though. But I guess we'll see it again. So we saw Sacred Forest Meadow and Death Mountain Crater are both Way of the Hero. Sacred Forest Meadow, probably the song. Either song, it could be either one. And Death Mountain Crater, always a good item or place to have Way of the Hero.
But like, oh, Ocarina of Time is Serenade.
Yeah. So Ocarina of Time being Serenade means it's probably not going to be useful for anything, since Serenade is simply a quality of life song. You know, prelude light, as they call it. Hopefully, we'll be able to see some prelude early for them, just so they'll have quick access to Temple of Time as child. But not having any access to Lake Hylia kind of sucks. I mean, it's not that bad, but it does kind of suck not having, you know, that corner of the map that isn't close by any means to anything useful. But with luck, they won't have to do a water temple anyway, but we don't know yet. So the Way of the Hero from Market could be the Mirror Shield, as we got. Connor doesn't know that Market is Way of the Hero yet, but having the item, yeah, they got their two Way of the Heroes in 2 Way of the Heroes outside Temple of Time, 2 Way of the Heroes outside Lake Hylia, and the
3
first
of them
one...
in Lake Hylia.
Oh yeah, it was 3 of them, that's right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, usually one of those Way of the Heroes are hidden.
No, the third Gossip Stone in Lake Hylia had Pierre. The Pierre hint.
No, that was Temple of Time.
No, Shlongster got it in Lake Hylia as well. It was outside Temple of Time as well. The two around back of
outside
Lake
Hyrule
Hylia.
Castle had it, and outside Temple of Time.
Yeah, I guess maybe it was a duplicate then. Because the 2 Way of the Heroes were the ones that were around back.
All 3 of them were Way of the Heroes.
Alright, well we have a duplicate then, so... Oh no, the one Shlongster found, the third one he found in Lake Hylia was Ocarina of Time with Serenade. Yeah, there we go. No, that was the one Connor found in Hyrule Market.
No, it was Market, Zora's River, Sacred Forest Meadow. Or, no, Cac, Market.
No, Shlongster doesn't know that Sacred Forest Meadow.
Yeah, it was just Market and Zora's
Yes,
River.
yes. Yeah. So, either way, they both
Whatever.
together know the 5 Way of the Heroes, but Connor knows 2 that Shlongster doesn't. Shlongster knows 2 that Connor doesn't, so... With luck, Connor will find extras. I'm sure he'll go around the side at some point, but...
Forest Temple is barren.
Yeah. So, Forest Temple Baron is a pretty bad Baron hint to get. Like, you have to clear the entire dungeon anyway So,
But it's nice to know that
yeah.
you don't have to clear it.
Yeah, if you don't need to go into it, then you know to just stay away.
And it also sucks when if it like ends up being one of those ones you need to finish for a song.
Yeah. So, I forgot to report Connor's findings. Connor got Prelude from Zelda's Lullaby, and he got Epona Song as Vanilla. So, like I said, having that early Prelude of Light is really useful. Be able to get to Temple of Time whenever he wants to become adult. And Epona Song early, well, who knows what that's useful for yet, but access to Gerudo area,
GTG, let's go.
GTG, archery. Yeah, there it is. So, instead of going and doing all the night stuff in Market, Shlongster's going straight to Hyrule Castle, so he's gonna miss that Mirror Shield for now unless he decides to go back, which I can't imagine him doing, but he might
Not
be
sure why.
he might be waiting just to do more of Market all at the same time, because Mirror Shield's good, but it doesn't really do
But he doesn't
anything
know
for you
that
right
it's
away.
Mirror Shield, so
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird that you just skip that check while you were here.
Perhaps maybe he thinks he like can get the Sun Song. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, it looks like that last hint that Connor got outside Temple of Time that we missed was Frogs, because he has that sold out on his tracker, so Frogs
okay,
2,
that's what I thought it might have been.
yeah,
Something with
Frogs
I
2
didn't
is
read it.
nothing. I just completely missed it trying to fill in the hints. If he does get Sun Song somewhere real quick, then he's in good mode to come back.
So Connor's going right to Deku now to get this out of the way. He still doesn't know if it's needed or not.
Yeah. But starting with a medallion, he's got a pretty good chance of having Deku be a required dungeon. If he finds one of these hints over here is Deku Baron, I wonder if he'll keep going. We got a dead 30 skulls, it's just a couple arrows. Oh, we got a poll in chat. Will chickens be Way of the Hero? Alright, everyone, cast.
Oh, this is a new type of poll. I haven't seen this.
I haven't seen
Predictions. You have to use channel points.
Channel points to vote?
Yeah,
How do you even do that?
or something.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I
Alright, well
can't
anyway, I missed Connor's second hint. Oh, that was Zora's Fountain, so he knows Zora's Fountain is Baron. So Zora's Fountain Baron, but Zora's River Way of the Hero. And his first check being a blue rupee. Shlongster on his way to Lon Lon Ranch. I wanted to say Romani Ranch because I played the song before the stream started, but wrong
Well,
game.
Falcon has redeemed, advertised the product.
Alright. I'll let you handle this one today. Me and Falcon have been doing a lot of them lately.
Well, folks, here down at Lon Lon Ranch, we're advertising the greatest products. They are chickens. You can get them everywhere, even in Kakariko, but some people don't like getting them there. So I recommend going down to your local Kakariko dealer and picking up 7 chickens. And maybe you too will get a Keck W.
You mean a CAC W. Alright, so while Cole was doing his perfect advertisement for chickens at Lon Lon Ranch, Connor got magic in Deku. So Early magic, pretty good. It'll make his spin slashes as adult more potent. Watching people do those like spin slashes without magic with the Master Sword just always like just makes me. It just makes me feel like I'm missing something nice. Like it doesn't hit a single enemy because it's like too high. Well, Arizona Cat, what else are you gonna be spending? What else are you gonna be spending your channel points on, TBH? Unless people give me more ideas. Alright, we got a Nehru's Love coming out of Deku as well. So far, it was worth it. I mean, magic.
Yeah.
I mean, he can use Nehru's Love now that he's got that magic, but I mean, I don't think we've seen any Nehru's Love. Yeah, sorry, Snopey. I had to scratch it because it would just be it wouldn't work out the way I originally wanted it to. But I'm open to any suggestions in the Discord on what people want to spend channel points on. And I turned on the highlighted messages just so people can have fun with that.
Gotta spend their money somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, advertise a product is great, but we do it so much because it's the only thing for people to spend their points on.
We may want to limit like one per stream or something.
One per stream, yeah. Having to do like a bunch like directly in a row is kind of a
And
pain.
then come up with some ideas in advance.
Yeah. Coming up with them in advance is like real hard. Luckily, we already have 2 advertisements that you can watch in chat with exclamation hydrate and exclamation pat the Asmi.
I need to set up a PowerPoint so I can advertise the product properly next time.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, Shlongster heading to his Deku tree. He's going to get his hints around the tree now, so he's going to know that 30 skulls is not worth going for, as well as his second Baron hint. Connor, only having grabbed magic from Deku tree, is now going to be fighting Goma. And then we'll see if we get an actual item. Or an actual little medallion.
Medallion.
It would be really nice if Connor got a forest medallion, because then,
yes.
I mean, going adult right away, just grabbing it, but I mean, the chances of it are so, like, small. Good one cycle from Connor. Are chickens way of the hero? We don't know. We know that Cac's way of the hero, so it could be. It very well could be. And I guess I should mark that they found Mirror Shield in the market, just
so we know that it's there. Cause
just so you guys can see.
Even if it's a stone dungeon, you may need that Mirror Shield to get a different item in Spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Shlongster heading up on into his slingshot room, and in the slingshot chest he's going to be grabbing his magic, I believe. Ooh, Vanilla Kokiri Emerald, so...
Well, it was worth going in there, because that magic may have been required.
Yeah, exactly. The prediction result is yes. Apparently, chickens is going to be way of the hero. So hopefully we see one of these runners do chickens sooner than later. Unfortunately, we don't have any Zelda's Lullaby yet, so they can't access the royal family's tomb in the graveyard, so we won't be seeing another song check from them. But Connor, on the other hand, is headed to Sacred Forest Meadow, where, I mean, he could be getting Zelda's Lullaby in Sacred Forest Meadow. Whenever there's a song super early, usually it's like Zelda's Lullaby. Alright, Connor now doing his Ocarina game. Perfect time to get up and grab some popcorn. But if you do that, you'll be missing the action-packed Shlongster side.
Yeah, so we already know what's coming out of this Deku. Shlong was practicing his B1 skip right before this race. Hopefully he does that all fine, or he's gonna struggle. We don't want that.
Yeah. Just a red rupee. Connor loaded up on rupees now. Is good to make all of the purchases he wants. He still hasn't spent any of his bomb chews yet, so I wonder if he is going to spend them to open up these grottos. Looks like he's choosing to not. Not a bad
I think
decision.
he's just rushing adults. He's gonna go get his song here, go get the scrub, and then warp right to Temple of Time with Prelude.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know what his last Baron location is, and if he ends up wasting a bunch of bomb chews, I think we've seen an ice trap. I think Slingshot game was an ice trap. If Connor does end up opening the grottos in Lost Woods, and then it turns out that Lost Woods was his last Baron location, then he just wasted a bunch of bomb chews, which he could use to get progress. So saving the bomb chews for use as adult, I think is pretty good, because then he can see if he has, or if he can save them for Dodongo's Cavern, do that as adult, and then after that, use whatever bomb chews. Saria's song has got him Nocturne, so he has pretty free access to go to the graveyard, which I think is a pretty good song. We now know that 50 skulls is dead as well, so right now the max skulls we're looking to see out of this seed is only 40. And even then, oh, looks like Shlongster is waiting. Oh, he's a little bit more to the left. Alright, come on, Shlongster. You got this. You got this, Shlongster. I've never seen that hint before.
Oh.
Well, sorry guys, but Chickens is dead. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a hint for Chickens before.
Yeah, it's rare, but it happens.
Well, that's hilarious that he got that hint there. I can't imagine that Shlongster won't be checking that too, so. Yeah, no chickens, poor Bex. Alright, so far we got Nocturne. If Shadow Temple is one of their medallions, it's most certainly going to be Way of the Hero, I think.
It probably is.
But, oops, that's Requiem. There we go. So, we still have to find out what the adult song is, though, and there's a chance it could be something else. It looks like Connor
So he is checking the grottos now because he's done so many hints. He's not sure if he's ever going to find it.
Yeah.
And
imagine he'll go back in and do his other salesman grotto. It looks like he's going to maybe do the other boulder, though.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he'll probably run back. I think it would probably... I don't know if it would be that smart of an idea to bust the skull at the beginning. Because it's just a waste of a stick this early. But, I mean, when you have so many rupees... Well, I guess you're about to lose 40, so... I don't know how I feel about getting that skull there. But if they do end up needing 40 skulls, getting on skulls early would be the way to go, I think. At this point for Connor, though, I think it would just be a waste of a stick. And it looks like he does too. We might be seeing a Nocturne after this, just to get to CAC really easy. Alright, so...
So, Bolero is Song of Storms? Is that what that said?
Yeah.
And that might be our Death Mouth Crater Way of the Hero.
Yeah. This is very true. So, knowing that, I don't know how I feel about rushing the well. I mean, without Zelda's Lullaby...
So
Oh,
you
it has to be an
remembered
unhinted item. Okay, so Song of Storms is just in there. That's right. I think we talked about this in another seed.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, that's right.
forgot
So
about that.
Song of Storms is in Death Mountain Crater, but it isn't the way of the hero in Death Mountain Crater.
That's actually good to know that Song of Storms is not needed.
Yeah.
That opens up a lot of places, or that you don't have to go to, like bottom of the well.
Yeah, exactly. So
The
looks like
light arrows still could be down there, and they would have to make a trip down there at end game.
oh, that'd be hilarious. I mean, if the light arrows is the last item that you're looking for in a seed, I think it's pretty okay. Oh no, Connor missed the
Oh.
red rupee. He's gonna have to do his slingshot game again. Like 45 seconds of precious time wasted. Yeah, GG. But meanwhile, Shlongster is doing his Ocarina game, so... Connor making sure to clear out as many of these Way of the Heroes as he can. Unfortunately,
And he's a fool.
he's a fool. You are a fool. Alright. And now where's he going? Probably to do Graveyard. Or maybe he's going to get some more rupees. I would imagine he'd be going to Kakariko at this point. But it looks like he's going to check the grotto around side.
He may be waiting for time of day and then gonna warp to Graveyard
Yeah.
by getting these grottos.
Yeah. The good thing about having Nocturne is that he can wait for time of day literally anywhere. And then just warp into the graveyard, and he'll be able to do his Dampe. Looks like Connor save scummed his Bomb Chew, so... Oh, and he now knows that Forest Temple is barren. He didn't have that hint before. Alright, so Connor saving...
Back.
Yeah, Connor saving both his rupees and his Bomb Chews by save scumming before he did the slingshot game. So, coming up with 99 rupees. Knowing that he doesn't have to buy a Hylian shield because he has a mirror shield. This sure is a loser leaves town match. Loser gets eaten by Ganon. Alright, so Connor is now adult. I imagine going CAC first would be a good play just to clear out those fast Way of the Heroes. But what are
Gotta
our
check
medallions for the seed? Shadow Temple. Forest Temple. Not good. Javu. Fire Temple. DC. And I didn't see where Spirit was. It's either water or Spirit. So let's just put it over water. Oh, it is Spirit. Okay, Connor marked it on his tracker, so. So, Spirit Temple being a medallion, Shadow Temple being a medallion. Pretty clear that Nocturne and Mirror Shield were probably good Way of the Heroes that were being pointed at. Unfortunately, we'll have to go on a hunt for a bunch of items. We need Hover Boots, we need Strength 2. Unfortunately, Forest Temple, Vanilla Forest, gives that medallion, so they're going to have to plunge into and fully complete a Barren Forest Temple. So, at least with Barren Forest, you can kind of leave it until the end. But if Requiem is one of the songs that they get from beating Forest Temple, it might not be bad to do it so early.
Yeah, 'cause that is a song that they may need to do something.
No. There is a good chance that Requiem isn't in a Way of the Hero location and just Ooh, Shlongster, or Connor missing the jump slash. There is a chance that they might have to clear out Child Spirit for some key logic, but it might not necessarily be in a Way of the Hero location. We got a wallet from Dampe and a blue rupee. Unfortunately, didn't grab the wallet first. So
And
those blue
a
rupees
order.
had to- yeah, those blue rupees had to spill on over. 15 triples. That's a yikes. That's some Hearthstone Battleground stuff we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Jandis with 15 triples is pretty scary.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Alright, so it looks like Shlongster's making the play to go check out Goron City. A blind play if I ever saw one. There isn't a whole lot he can do here, except leave. Like, doesn't have Zelda's Lullaby, so can't do any of the bottom stuff. He doesn't have enough bomb chews to make it through the boulder maze. So, I guess he's doing it just
He's
to...
heading down the CAC, maybe.
He has Nocturne, though. Maybe he's doing this just to
he
check
needs to make it night.
Yeah. Just to check and see what's on the trail, and it's only a blue rupee. He's probably going to be checking the rest of his Death Mountain Trail stuff as well. Meanwhile, Connor doing some pretty good checks. Shlongster doing the age-old strat of thinking his bomb chew is going to blow up. I don't know why he doesn't just stand at the door, but...
He doesn't want to get hurt.
Yeah. Anyway, we got Bolero coming from Songster. Oh my god, it's a strength! That's a pretty good item. That'll let him get a pretty far ways into Dongos. If he saves his bomb chews, he'll be able to complete the whole thing as well.
So that's a bomb-locked strength there. Or hammer.
So, Bolero coming from CAC could be a Way of the Hero if the hover boots are the item that's in Death Mountain Crater. Death Mountain Crater has hover boots on top of the crater, then you can only get it with a bean. And you can only plant that bean if you have Bolero as child.
Yep.
Shlongster doesn't have Bolero yet. You get Bolero from CAC as adult. Shlongster doing the checks that we're about to see Connor do. He's just beating him there. He knows again that Forest Temple is foolish. And inside this check is another blue rupee. So, with all the checks we've seen from CAC right now, they didn't get any useful items from any of their locations. They still have to do the archery game, which they can't do until they have a bow. And we know that Chickens is dead, and the only useful thing they've gotten is Bolero. So we could be seeing something on 10 or 20 skulls. So 10 or 20 skulls could be a useful item. The burning cack could be a useful item, or it was Bolero that was the useful item. So let's go ahead and mark that we got Bolero in Kakariko. Oops. And I should go ahead and mark the rest of the medallions on this tracker. So yeah, Connor's going to be coming up on his strength real quick. Again, I think it was a real mistake for Shlongster to not be going adult right now. Like, there is still stuff to do as child if he wanted to, but on the other hand, like, going to Goron City with nothing to do there just didn't seem like a very good idea. No, if Bolero is the way of the hero, the only thing Bolero is used for is to get on top of the crater as adult without the hover boots. So if they need to plant a bean to go up there, then the only way to do that is by playing Bolero as child.
So Connor just walked right by the wall.
Yeah. Again, Connor probably saving his bomb shoes. Hopefully he goes back and finds it. I mean, it's not in logic to get, so it's probably pretty safe to say that either Bomb Bag is on a Sphere of Zero check in Gruta Valley, or it's in Zora River. Well, I guess it wouldn't be in Zora River because bomb shoes aren't in logic. Shlongster gets his mirror shield. So where could Bomb Bag be at this point? With the items they have, it would have to be somewhere they can access without needing to bomb anything. So,
Gruta Valley.
yeah. Gruta Valley, they've already done Deku. Yeah. Or skulls. Or 10, 20
Or
skulls.
skulls. Yep.
Unless they find a scale somewhere, then it could be in, like, River. But with that location of the strength to do Dodongo's Cavern, either that isn't the first logical strength, or yeah, they just need something else.
Yeah.
Looks like Connor's going to buy his Goron tunic real fast, so he's probably going to be going into Death Mountain Crater to go check out what his items are. He knows that he'll get... Oh, I don't think he got the hint that said Song of Storms was in Death Mountain Crater. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he has it marked on his tracker.
Yeah, that's why he's not playing Bolero to get there. He wants to be able to.
Yeah, but he
See
can't
the
get there
items.
anyway. Yeah, he can't get there anyway because he doesn't have hover boots. So that's a blue rupee. So Bolero isn't the way of the hero that they needed from CAC. We got another hint that says Kakariko's way of the hero. Alright, so the way of the hero item in here is either on the wall here or it's under the boulder. And it's a lens of
It's the
truth.
lens, which could be for markets.
Yeah. The lens could be used to grab the market way of the hero item since he has magic. So we're about to find out what's under this boulder, and I think that's the last... Oh, it could be the fairy fountain. Whatever's in the fairy fountain
Yep.
could also be a way of the hero item. But for that, they're going to have to find the Megaton hammer. Megaton. Whatever you wish.
Ruto's fortress is
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, look at that! It's the Megaton hammer! We were just talking about
Which
that.
is bomb locked. Okay.
Yeah.
So meaning that bombs have to be somewhere to get that strength.
Yeah. It's hammer time, ladies and gentlemen, so...
Oh, he's gonna go. He doesn't have ZL.
Yeah, I mean, if Connor jumped into the lava, he would respawn down. But I mean, with hammer, there's like, I mean, he can go back into Goron City and clear out all his stuff in the top. It's like Darunia's dance. So Darunia's joy is dead, so they won't need Saria's song for that. So yeah,
And he's gonna go grab the strength right here.
Yep. Now,
Yeah.
now hopefully. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. So I think with Connor's items, he's in pretty fair go mode to go clear Dodongo's.
Yeah. He's probably gonna go do Goron City, then drop down to Dodongos right after.
Yeah. And then he's gonna have to make a note that he still needs to complete his fairy fountains. I think this is the first seed we've seen this tournament that hasn't had like a quick ZL in the first like 20 minutes of the seed.
Yeah, they've been getting pretty lucky with their ZL.
Yeah. ZL has been like super duper fast for like every runner. He can now pick up rocks. He can't pick up rocks, not with the hammer. He can just smash them to bits. Oh, and
Oh,
there's a bomb bag.
there's
So that's a hammer locked bomb bag. So that isn't the first logical bomb. And fire
fire
arrows.
arrows.
Oh my goodness, Connor. It's just finding all these items. Oh, and just a blue ruby. Okay.
At this point, he really doesn't care about where logical bombs are because he got his own bomb bag.
Yeah. So
So it's just out of his mind because he already knows, oh, the logic was that to get the hammer to
Yeah.
then get other
Connor-
things.
yeah, he's probably coming in here to grab his hint, and then we'll see where he goes next. I think now would be a great time to just clear out Dodongo's Cavern. We got a second Market Way of the Hero hint. Oh, we have all our Way of the Heroes, so it doesn't matter if we're getting one or two. He opened a rock at the top of Death Mountain Crater with a Bomb Chew. And since Bomb Chews aren't considered in logic, it means that he would have needed to have the bomb bag in order to get in there.
Oh yeah, don't forget to drag the hammer to the way
Oh,
of
yes.
the hero.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And,
Bomb
oh,
shoes are not considered
there we go.
like logical because you can't refill them.
Yeah. If you run out of bomb chews, then you just are out of bomb chews until you get more, so.
And so because of that, you can't expect them to make the perfect plays with the bomb chews that use them properly.
So with Shlongster's route, because he just cleared Kak as adult, he's probably gonna be going down to Zora's River and check what his Zora's River way the hero is, if it exists as adult. There's a chance it could be Song of Storms frogs, but I think the rest of them he can check as adult. Oh right, the boulders aren't there as adult. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, it's because you totally bummed them as a child.
Yeah, totally. They totally have been there as child.
I mean, technically, if he comes back there later as a child and bombs that, they would still be not there as adults. Gotta think about the timeline.
Yeah. So it looks like the first item spotted in Zora's River is the Zora tunic. Since it's a stone dungeon and they don't require all dungeons, there is a chance that there's either an item on Water Temple or an item somewhere in Water Temple that we'll have to go for if he doesn't find any other items. He still has 2 checks going on, well 3 checks, which one of them we're about to see right here. Another Dorinia's Dance hint. Or the hover boots.
Hovers.
So we know that Bigoron is dead, we just got that hint from Connor. Hover boots, definitely a contending way of the hero item. There we go. And let's... Okay, so we know that 40 Skulls is now dead. And let's go ahead and drag that down. Great. Connor getting his second ice trap of the seed. Skull Kid Bomb Bag. Could be. But where's Saria's song now? Oh, Skull Kid has Bomb Bag?
Skull Mask.
Oh, Skull Mask is Bomb Bag. I didn't see that.
Or I think he's taking a guess.
Yeah. I was looking.
I thought that said Big Goron was gonna
Yeah,
come back.
Connor. The hint that Connor got said Big Goron. I didn't check if that was a Shlongster hint. I think that actually makes sense though, because I mean they can get the Skull Mask now if they wanted. Turn in the letter to get the Keaton Mask. Take the Keaton Mask back to the guard. Get the Skull Mask.
That'd be a nice one to skip.
Yeah.
That's where the bomb Jews are nice if that's the case.
Yeah. Oh no, Connor put bombs on Big Goron. I'm pretty sure it was just bombs though. It was like a bomb pack. It wasn't a bomb
Okay,
bag.
I saw bombs and Big Goron.
Yeah, it wasn't a bomb bag. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So I marked it right. I marked it right. We're all good. Yeah, Skull Mask, Big Goron. I get those two mixed up all the time.
Yeah, that Skull Mask could still have been their logical bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, Skull Mask? Yeah,
So,
you're right.
Shlongster went back to Child.
Yeah. And now he's going straight to the graveyard. I wonder if he's just going to be doing his oh, his
Triggering
Kakariko
the
checks.
He's already done Child checks.
See, what he doesn't know is that chickens is a barren hint.
He does, he got it.
Oh, he doesn't have it marked on his tracker. Connor does, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I saw him look at it, so I know he saw it.
Oh, good. He's got to be going for chickens. Oh, or maybe he's going for... Yeah, he's going for Zora's River. No, why would he be going for Zora's River as Child? I'm not sure where Shlongster's going, to be honest. He is going to Zora's River.
Was there an item on
Oh,
that?
did we see an item just sitting on the top of Zora's River?
Yeah, I
and
wasn't
we
paying
missed it?
attention.
Yeah. We were too busy trying to decipher what Conditioner was talking about.
God
He
damn
doesn't
Conditioner.
know, he probably doesn't know the setup to grab the item as adult. So that's gotta be that.
Oh look, he blew up the rocks. The timeline is secure.
Alright, so Connor75 already up to 8 skulls now. We're getting some bean purchases from Shlongster now. Not a bad decision considering that they don't have the hookshot yet.
Yeah, Shlong wants those beans so he can go watch Cars 2.
I don't think we've seen a bean locked hookshot yet this tournament. Alright. It looks like he wants that that tunic. So maybe that's what he came all the way back here for?
What a play.
Meanwhile, we got Connor finishing up in his dungeon. Not finding anything of use in Dodongos. Except some hints. Oh yeah, he totally came here just for the tunic. I don't think that's necessarily bad, but I mean, you don't really need the
could be
tunic for
necessary.
anything. It could be his way of the hero item, other than hover boots. Having both is good. And if you don't have enough hearts, I guess you can go into Water Temple early if you have all the items to do everything, but without bow, without hook shot, without long shot, and it's a stone dungeon. Looks like Shlongster's going to grab his Song of Storms from the crater. Now that he has hover boots, yeah, he can grab his song and then he'll go up and grab the rest of his items.
Yep.
He still has his 2 bomb chews left, so oops. So if he uses his bomb chews wisely,
So Connor gets
he
a
can grab a
scale,
hammer.
which can be very important.
Yeah. Scale finally gives them access to Zora's domain. Zora's domain could have something in it, and I mean he hasn't been to Zora's River, so going to Zora's domain and then you know, leaving and checking out what's on his Zora's River Way of the Hero could be useful for him. And because he's starting from the top, he won't have to double up for that hint that's,
Shlong's not quite sure what item is sitting there.
yeah, doesn't see it. So instead of resetting his timer, he's choosing to just kind of get out of there. Oh, he forgot to check what his medallions were. Anyway, Connor's now got his Song of Storms, and he's got his tunic, he's got his hammer, he's gonna go in and try his best to clear Fire Temple. Which I think he can do, like, regardless.
He can.
He can't full clear it, potentially, if he needs to get past the,
Yeah, the bow.
if he needs to get past the eye switch, but I mean, with the hammer, the boss key is either gonna be before the eye switch.
Who knows? That might just be the bow in that room.
Finding a bow in Fire Temple would just be like, that'd be like a conditioner kind of thing to happen. Like when Connie got super duper like lucky with his routing and his items. Just finding an item everywhere you go. Alright, Shlongster choosing to fully leave Market and go back to the field before going to Nocturne. Shlongster looks like he's a little bit lost this seed. Not having early bombs, not having not having early bombs, not having early hook shot really doesn't give you a whole lot of places to go. But on he goes. He might be... Oh, he's checking the last grotto here in Kakariko.
Did Connor check this one?
Yeah, Connor's already done this one, and I think it was
Okay.
just a heart piece or a blue rupee or something. I
Oh,
think it
what?
was rupees because Connor had full wallet when he checked this.
Like, I guess it like has to be like the Skulltulas for CAC.
I mean, it could still be whatever's on Nocturne check. We do have another song in Kakariko,
Yeah.
but in order to get it, they do have to clear Forest Jabu and Fire. So we could still have a Requiem on Nocturne check. But we still have a Boomerang to find before that point. We still have a bow to find before that point.
But yeah, Connor here gets the boss key right away.
Yeah, first item in Fire Temple being your boss key is kind of bittersweet, to be honest. Because, I mean, yeah, you get to clear the temple right away. But if there's an item waiting up at the top of Fire Temple for you, are you going to go back? I mean, yeah, you can go back
We've
later.
already seen people not wanting to go back.
Yeah. Alright, Connor's setup looking okay. And is he gonna make the jump? Oh, he's pausing. Buffered it perfectly. Connor makes it up. First try. And Shlongster is back as child again.
He keeps going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, he does. Looks like he's save warping back. Now that he has his Now that he has his Song of Storms, maybe he's gonna check his Kokiri Forest Storms Grotto. It really has been a long time since Shlongster's got like any sort of item. Like I think it was like 15-20 minutes ago he went to Zora's River. Meanwhile, Connor's kind of steamrolled ahead a little bit in terms of progress. He still needs to. He still needs to like. Oh, what am I saying? He still needs to go to Zora's River and pick up his hover boots and tunic if he chooses to, and we'll see if that happens anytime soon. There's not a whole lot of places I can think of him going right after Fire Temple.
And he got Song of Storm, so he's gonna. Oh, I can also do that check there too. So.
Yeah. We'll see if he does the Death Mountain Trail check too. That gives us access. And of course, the eye cup play, we got the bottom of the well open as well. Haha.
Yep.
But, I mean, with an unhinted bottom of the well, like, it's always a pain to go in there for something and just, like, not find it. I think we have all our hints at this point. Oh, we don't have Skull Mask yet. I think that's our last hint.
I know which grotto that's in. That's in the Hyrule Castle Storms Grotto.
Yeah, the Hyrule Storms Grotto being kind of the trolley grotto of the tournament. I think Volvaggio went into the same hole twice.
You know what, Shlongster, you should go to Gerudo's Valley.
Yeah, with a... Well, I guess he...
That's where the bow and hookshot are going to be sitting.
I would laugh if there was a bow and a hookshot sitting in Gerudo Valley. It looks like he's going to go back to Lake Hylia.
Well, they have all of the...
Oh no, he might be going to Fortress, or a Valley, I mean.
He has only got one bomb chew, so he really can't check all these grottos that they skipped.
Yeah, that's true. It looks like he is going to check the one in Southeast Hyrule Field, though, so... Connor picking up his key in the Fire Temple. Good. Oh, I would have laughed really disgustingly if that Stall Child blew up his bomb chew. Oh, that would have been terrible luck. Oh, we got a Stone of Agony, so he can now find the rest of the grottos he's looking for. Because Volvaggio was a key, it looks like Connor has a pretty good chance of
You'll
not
be able
getting
to find
key
that
locked.
one grotto with the Skulltula in it.
Yeah, the Dozium Grotto, as we have dubbed it. Yeah. So, with no bomb chews left, it looks like Shlongster is going to Gerudo Valley. And meanwhile, Connor's going to go check the rest of Fire Temple. Which I think is a good play, just going back into Fire Temple. Because he doesn't really have a whole lot else he can do right now. You don't really need Hookshot for a whole lot in Fire Temple, aside from the Pierre check. And that one's already dead, so... I think the only item you need to clear the top of fire is potentially the bow. Hookshot just makes everything easier and faster. Alright everybody, are we gonna see a bomb bag in Gerudo Valley? I think the bomb bag has to be either in Valley or on Skull Mask. I don't think there's any other place
child
for it
fishing.
to be. Or it could be on fishing. Child or adult fishing. Well, actually, it can't be on adult fishing. Well, it could be, if they found a hookshot somewhere. Alright, well, we got Furrow's Wind. I pick that up every day of the week. And with a jump like that, I don't know if we're gonna see... Come on, Shlongster, hold Zid. Hold it. Hold it. Looks like he's gonna be blindly checking what's inside his waterfall. Alright, so Connor did the first couple checks in the basement of Fire Temple, and now he's had it. He's out of there. He's going adult, or back to child.
Is it time to well?
It is time to well.
I don't think either of them have checked Dampe either. That bombs could be there.
Yeah, it really could. Yeah, Gawk Honor, Goss Shlongster. Alright, so it looks like Gerudo Valley had nothing at it, so Shlongster's still looking for his items. Connor having the full load of bomb shoes still. He's only used 3 of his bomb shoes so far. Looks like he's gonna be
Getting this
coming
skull.
here for a skull. He has the option. Oh, he's using a. Oh yeah, he has a bomb bag. He can just use a bomb for it. No need to waste any sticks. Unfortunately, still can't check the Din's Fire check. So we might be seeing a 3rd trip to Hyrule Castle later on. What songs have we not seen? We haven't seen. Oh, it looks like Connor got a hint that Zelda's Lullaby was on Prelude check. I didn't see that. Or it must be that, because to complete Jabu, I'm trying to think why he's got that marked on there.
Because it can't be at Sun Song.
Yeah, it can't be at Sun Song. It can't. It could be at Song of Time. Wait, no, it can't because the last one is Water Temple. So, I mean, it could be, but the chances of it being in Song of Time is really low. We haven't seen Minuet, but we also haven't seen Saria's song. Oh, there's a boomerang.
Oh, boomerang.
Boomerang is nice. Anyway, we know it's not Ocarina of Time because we already have the hint that that's Serenade. It could be an ice cavern. Yeah,
Well,
there is.
It can't be an ice cavern because you need DL to get there.
Oh yeah, as adult you do. That's right. That's right.
But
So
he
can't-
has everything he needs for Jabu, so
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go head there right after this.
Yeah, there's like 2 setups to get it, no matter where it is. So, Boomerang is nice. Clearing Jabu gives him another medallion. Just a hard piece, you don't want that.
But he wants to be healthy.
Yeah, not when it's on Bombchu Bowling. I'd pick up a heart if it was somewhere else, but...
Oh, is he not gonna check lens minigame?
Looks like he's not. I think I would have checked Lens... Well, he doesn't have Sunsong. So, not having Sunsong there means he'd have to wait a whole
yeah, I
day
forgot
cycle.
that it. Yeah. Forget that's a night check.
Alright, we got a eye drops in the Song of Storms Grotto. Unfortunately, not going to be useful because it's just bombs. It really looks like Shlongster is having trouble finding out where he wants to go next. He keeps jumping back and forth between child and adult, then child, then adult, then child, then adult.
It's honestly not a great play because you waste so much time going back and forth.
Yeah. Having to always come back to Temple of Time, go do something. I mean, it gives you access to a whole lot, but at the same time, like you said, it's just so much time having to watch the cutscenes. And you do, instead of like grouping a bunch of stuff together.
We're gonna see what 10 skulls are.
Yep, Connor has enough to do his 10 skull check, and it is a bow.
Oh,
Alright,
there
well,
it is.
Yep, so we found the bow. So, unfortunately, Connor still doesn't have hookshot for Forest Temple. But, I mean, finding hookshot would give him access to Forest. I mean, hookshot could be in Jabu.
Yeah. And he's
Looks
Jabu. He has everything for it, and he's child right now.
Yeah.
It'd make the most sense to go head over there.
The only problem
But it's
is...
such a long walk
Yeah.
over to the
It's to walk
But he
all
does
the way
have
to Lake
all of these
Hylia.
grottos that he needs to bomb.
Yeah, that's true, and he does have... Well, I mean, there's only one grotto on the way from, like, where he's at now.
Well, there's two. There's the one
Yeah.
in...
I mean, I guess he hasn't done his Zora's River checks yet, so he's going to Zora's River first. Connor still doesn't know that Zora's River is Way of the Hero, because he doesn't... He just hasn't found that hint yet. But it looks like he's going to come here anyway, and with luck, he'll full clear it and grab his hover boots.
Shlongster back in CAC again. Is he heading over to do DC?
Yeah, doing DC
Think so.
isn't... I don't know if I agree with doing DC. I mean, he has strength. He can do a couple of the checks in DC with his gloves, but not having hammer is really, really, really screwing him. It's like Connor has a sight on his
Yeah.
Zora tunic and he doesn't want
He
it.
has to find where those logical bombs are.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we've narrowed down logical bombs. Well, I mean, they could still be anywhere. Well, not anywhere, because obviously anything that Connor unlocked with his hammer is off the charts, or off the table.
Gold scale.
Yeah, we got a gold scale now, so...
That could also be Way of the Hero.
So we'll see it when they eventually make their way to Lake Hylia. Or even the dive grotto if there's iron boots
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah,
But,
or
I mean...
any other item that leads to iron boots.
Yeah. But...
Like,
Oh, that did say Bigeron crafts a bomb bag.
I think that's logical bombs.
That must be the first logical bombs then, because Shlongster...
Strongest storms.
Yeah.
The storms grotto for the thing.
Yeah.
That's logical bomb.
Storm's
He
grotto
knows-
got the prescription.
He knows that now.
Yeah, so...
He can go get him.
Yeah, with the eye drops, he could go directly
So
up to the
DC
top
was
of Death
actually
Mountain.
the play to make right there. He now knows where bombs are. Okay, I thought that said bomb bag.
Yeah, I thought it just said bombs. So there we go. Let's go ahead and mark that there. I guess Connor did put bombs on his Bigeron, so I thought he did that because it meant collectible bombs, but... Shlongster went back to Temple of Time, though. He's got his... Oh, no. Oh, Shlongster, what have you done? Okay, he's good. He's playing Bolero. He's playing Bolero. Okay, there we go.
Yep, he's gonna go get his bombs.
So, luckily, I'm pretty sure with Randomizer, you get your claim check right away, which you can turn in right away for your bomb bag. It would be really dumb if you still had to wait 3 days to turn it in. So hopefully with his bomb bag, he goes directly back into Death Mountain Crater and opens up that one bombable grotto he left behind.
Yeah.
Especially with Death Mountain Crater Way of the Hero, it could be his only chance at finding a Megaton Hammer. If he grabs his bomb bag and immediately jumps off, then he's definitely not going to be in a good spot. Definitely not.
He knows that it's Way of the Hero, so it makes sense that he's gonna go check all.
And I agree, Arizona Cat. It is a really, really dumb first bomb bag. Yeah, Connor got super duper ultra lucky with his bomb bag find. He'd probably...
And you knew at that point, with the hammer being bomb locked and stuff, you had to have found bombs early, so it didn't matter it being out of logic.
Yeah. Luckily, the prescription was the first item. Doing the Bigeron quest with the eyeball frog or the prescription really sucks. Okay, there's the claim check.
Could you imagine, like, getting like the eyeball frog and having to do the entire quest because you have Epona to get your first logical bomb bag.
Shlongster, go back. I'm pretty sure you don't have to wait. Okay, he might get his... I hope he gets his Lens of Truth. Connor grabbing the stick and the nut. The stick nut. Okay, so he is going back. Unfortunately, now that he went and got that Lens of Truth, I wonder if he's going to be going back in to grab his hammer. If he doesn't go back in, it's like... Alright, so Shlongster now has his first logical bomb bag. So, yeah. We're gonna have to make a note that Connor got incredibly lucky. Okay, it looks like he is going back in good, so...
This is perfect.
Yeah, Shlongster's gonna find his hammer right here, and, yeah. He's probably not gonna be very happy. And there's the hammer. Oh, I still need to mark Connor's hovers. That's right. There we go. Thank you. Keeping two trackers and trying to stick on commentary is kind of difficult. Connor also has strength, which I didn't mark either. He's had that for a very long time. Any other items I forgot? It looks like I'm all good. Alright, it looks like Connor wants to just load up on sticks before he goes into Jabu, which makes sense.
Good idea.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to use a lot of sticks on Baronade. I mean, I think you use, what, three sticks on Baronade? Maybe 4. Maybe more
It's
if you're
always
bad.
good to have a mixture.
Yeah. So luckily we don't have to do any extra checks in Zora's Fountain since it's barren. No fairy fountain, no ice, no bottom. Connor's still looking desperately for his last way of the hero. Alright, so Skull Mask is dead, just 5 rupees. So we now have all of our hints for this seed. Except Connor, who's missing his last way of the hero that says Zora's River is way of the hero. But he's already gotten his items, so... Yeah, so... I think I would go out on a limb and say that Connor is pretty far ahead in the seed so far. I mean, obviously we're still missing a lot of items, and we still have a long way to go for both of them, but Shlongster did do a lot of wandering around looking for his bomb bag. That's disgusting conditioning. Was it from Shifter Xeris? So what do we still have left in CAC? We've got the bow game, which neither of them have checked, and there's 20 skulls, right? And the song.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Oh, Galakron, okay. So, but I mean, CAC has already given them a few items. Like, it gave them Bolero, which wasn't really necessary for anything. It gave them the bow, which for sure they'll need. Yeah. I mean, Shlongster and Connor have been doing a lot of dueling back and forth with seeds. I've seen Connor, General Toucans, and Shlongster doing quite a few of them together, so... He knew that his opponent was was well versed, but I mean, anything can happen in Randomizer, especially if someone gets lucky really early. And I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
know,
bomb bag.
yeah, Connor making cheesy use of his bomb shoes to get that really early bomb bag is was really, really good. Alright, Shlongster with his usual setup for ground jumping. Meanwhile, Connor's getting ready to do his first check in Jabu. He's got his boomerang check to do, and then after that, we're gonna see some bubbles get popped.
Could you imagine Din's Fire being a Jabu?
Or a long shot. I mean, there is a very good chance that they're first.
I thought.
Oh no! Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I didn't know there was another bomb in that one.
I know.
Shlongster.
Connor planted that bean in graveyard. Was that one Din's?
I actually didn't see what the item was in Din's. When Connor went there, I think I was focusing on something Shlongster was doing, or I was writing in a hint. So I'm not sure what's in the graveyard. But if Connor
I thought I saw a little red, but it was so quick.
Yeah, if Connor saw what the item was and then planted a bean for it, then I'm sure that it was an item. Unless it's the same mistake that Conditioner made with Shlongster the other day, where they both thought they saw Din's Fire and then it turned out to be bomb shoes. So Shlongster almost done with his Dodongo's Cavern. Just got a couple more rooms left now that he's in the Great Head. Connor about halfway done with Jabu. He's going to use a lot of sticks in this room to break the stingers. And it's just a hard piece. So Connor's last hope is that something is on Baronade. If not, I'm not really sure where he'll go. There is a chance he could go adult and then go back to graveyard. I don't believe he's been to Lake Hylia yet, so we could go see what's on Child Fishing. Lake Hylia is always like a decent play, especially once you've gotten the my brain is like zoning out today to like every single item, especially when you've gotten the scale, so you know for sure that you can grab whatever's there. I'm pretty sure when Shlongster ran by, he might have had a look at it, but I didn't see if there was any useful item there at all. But Shlongster for sure didn't do child fishing, so we know that there could still be an item somewhere in the Lake Hylia area. Plus, I guess Connor has the gold scale, so he could just go there and do the dive as well.
Yep.
Not being able to do the top of the lab kind of sucks, but I mean, if Connor goes there first as child, does his child fishing, plants the bean, then goes back as adult, he could clear out all of Lake Hylia right now in one fell swoop. It is just a long way out of the way because we know that they'll probably never be having Serenade the Seed unless something really unlucky happens.
Yeah, unlucky that Zora Tunic is way of the hero.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like Shlongster, he's done with the Dongos. He's got a Shadow Medallion and his scale that he got from King Dodongo. So he's going to be opening up the access to the Fairy Fountain. How shocked he is going to be when he doesn't have ZL. Alright, well, he's probably looking a little bit a little bit embarrassed there, but it's just. I mean, like I said, how often do you do a seed where there's no Zelda's Lullaby? Yeah. Your notes echo far, but no response. There's a chance that we could see Shlongster go to Lost Woods after this to go grab his minuet check. He probably won't find anything that he's looking for if he does go there, though, because I mean, minuet could be vanilla, it could be requiem.
Oh, he can't
Could be
even get
ZL.
over there yet.
Can't he?
No,
He can just jump over Mido.
he doesn't have bow.
You don't need bow or hookshot. You can just slash the guards with your sword. He's now got his second bomb bag. And fire arrows, I think. Alright, now Shlongster has the Kako's hint, so.
He did have it. Because it's in Sacred Forest Meadow, and he's bred it.
Ah, yeah, okay. I keep getting thrown off because I keep relying on knowing what people know by having it on their trackers.
I'm surprised he didn't write it down.
Yeah.
It's usually a good one to know.
Ooh, the 3 bomb strat. Connor getting the opening Baronade door. And I was about to say I would be surprised if he went in the door without grabbing the skull. Oh, he's not grabbing the skull. I guess it's because I don't think he's got any of his night skulls in CAC. So those will round up the rest of his skulls. Alright, looks like Shlongster is ready to go back, child. Makes sense. Now that he has the bomb bag, he has access to Bomb Chew Bowling. So, gotta clear out those Market Way of the heroes. And then we'll be seeing if he does actually go ahead and do his lens minigame. I mean, it is pretty slow waiting for the time of day to change. But, some people are just crazy, you know? Or he could have gone to, I guess he's not going child. He could have gone to, I guess when you're ready to do that, he could go to Ganon's castle to switch at night. And then, because I think you can do Bomb Chew Bowling at night. I've seen people do,
Yes,
so.
it's open 24 hours.
Yeah. So, quickly make
the
it
person's
night.
always asleep.
Yeah, quickly make it night, and then go do Bomb Chew Bowling and the lens minigame in one fell swoop. But he's got a
So
Pona. So, oop. Connor slowly turning to face Ruto. Conditioner is probably triggered in his grave right now. Oh, it looks like he's just heading on over to Kokiri Forest. Hey, PhD student. Alright, Connor coming all the way over here to check his hint and check his skull. Still looking for that last way of the hero. So he doesn't have to do a unhinted stone Jabu. Alright, Shlongster going to Lost Woods. Looks like... I'm not sure why he went all the way to Temple of Time, came over here, and then went into Lost Woods, when he could have just gone through Goron City.
Yeah. And now
And now he's going back! Shlongster, what are you doing?
Yeah, he really can't make up his mind.
Yeah, like, Shlongster was probably thinking he was gonna go to Minuet, but it was like, oh man, Mido's there. I can't get over Mido.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's where I said you really can't check over there without.
yeah. This is not like Banjo in chat, I think. Like, I really don't know what he's doing. It's like Connor did make the play to come to Lake Hylia after all. He'll plant his bean, he'll dive to the bottom. I mean, you can do it without equipping any item. Alright, Connor has touched the bottom of the pool. No, you don't. Go-Go, it's just easier. Nope, just a Decunut.
However, it's not in logic to go over there yet
Yeah.
because they don't have any of those songs.
Yeah. Looks like Connor's getting ready to... Is he gonna plant a bean? Oh yeah, he is. So Connor gonna be planting a bean, not standing in the right spot. Still not standing in the right spot.
So that means that you gotta have Saria song or Minuet on Requiem. Right? Or the logically then go to Forest.
No, because Minuet could still be anywhere, right? Couldn't it?
Well, what checks can they do?
Well, ZL has to be, like, somewhere that they can get to now. Wait, they have an early
Oh, it
lens of
doesn't.
truth.
Yeah,
What if ZL is
That's
on
what I-
Requiem?
yeah, that could be there too.
Yeah.
Like, I think they basically have to go there in logic at this point to
Yeah.
get whatever songs there.
Yeah,
You have
with
to do Wastelands.
with an early lens of truth like that, I wouldn't be surprised to see ZL on Requiem.
Yeah.
Looks like we are seeing child fishing out of Connor. I would imagine after this, seeing him go back to Lake Hylia as adult.
But yeah, it still could be Minuets on Requiem to ZL at
Yeah,
Minuet.
to ZL at Minuet.
That would actually be pretty hot, because then he would just go do Forest Temple.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever is at Requiem is probably logically required to get into Forest Temple.
And then, yeah, that long shot somewhere. Which it could be...
Well, they have hover boots, so you can use that to cross the wasteland. That's in logic.
I'm just talking about two
Oh, yeah,
Forest
yeah.
Temple.
Alright, so Connor is going back to the graveyard. I'm not sure if he waited for night.
The hook shot could be on the bow chest in GCG.
This is the third time we've seen Sharp get summoned, I think. Oh yeah, Connor just waited for night, so he's going to do his Dampe now as well. The spooky grave digging tour. Sorry, the heart pounding grave digging tour. It's like Connor was hoping for a Decunut upgrade, which he did get.
Is hook shot list Silver Rupees room still in logic in Rando?
I don't think so.
GTG?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
know it was at one point.
Really? I thought it was like always in logic to do that room with hookshot. Cause it's a pretty, I don't know if it's that precise of a side hop to get past that firewall. But I would be shocked if it wasn't in logic. Or if it was in logic to do it without hookshot. But I mean, with an early bow, like hookshot could even be in the first room.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it could easily just be
Yeah,
there.
it could be in the first
Or
couple
who
rooms.
knows? Maybe 20 skulls here, or
Yeah.
even the well will have it.
Oh yeah, the well is still an option. I think avoiding the well like the plague is still gonna be the play a little bit, but I mean,
Especially with no DL.
yeah, with no ZL, like I think Conditioner's right. I probably would have thought about my song logic a little harder if I was running the seed. I think the only thing that would make me think about it is such an early lens.
Yeah. Well, I've just been thinking about after he finished Jabu, what can he do? And like looking at the songs, that's where you go.
It's either ZL is on Requiem or Minuet is on Requiem to
Sorry.
get Saria's song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of
Minuet,
those
ZL.
three in some order.
Yeah. Because if Saria's song was on Minuet, I don't think they could get Zelda's Lullaby for anything, really. Well, they could, because Zelda's Lullaby could be Prelude. Like, if they find a hookshot somewhere that they don't need ZL for, so either it's, yeah, what Conditioner's saying, either it's Minuet Requiem, and then Zelda's Lullaby on
Yeah.
Minuet, or it's either Saria's Song or Zelda's Lullaby. There's only two options, I think. Alright, so Connor making the well play. We'll see if he can channel the I Cup. Unfortunately for Shlongster, he's been to Zora's domain and he's done everything, but he still
Went
didn't.
right by that chest, Connor.
He didn't go into the market Bombchu bowling, so he doesn't know that Boomerang is there. Yeah, Unga Bunga intensifies. So, Shlongster is just kind of getting screwed on the items that he's getting. Like, not checking his market stuff while he was there is hurting him. And just getting poor luck with his Bombchu usage at the beginning of the seed kind of hurt him a lot.
It looks like he's going into well, so we got a dual well.
A double well play going on. Yep, Shlongster walking straight up to Guru Guru, even though you can just play the song from the very entrance. And
Yeah, but he wants to do it in his face, so he's scarred for life.
You do really scar him for life. He never forgets. Except in this case, he did forget, and he played you a different song.
He was so scared he couldn't even remember the song.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, you remembered.
Alright, so Connor finding a slingshot in
baby.
bottom of the well. Doesn't really help him so much anymore now that he's collected all the skulls that he needed to in the seed, but at least it puts his Deku Tree in logic.
Fool.
You are defeated. Unfortunately, probably a barren hint anyway, since... I mean, I guess you do need Slingshot if you're doing Child Spirit, which could be still an option. And Slingshot is just useful for a bunch
he
of
has
things.
Boomerang, so...
Yeah. Plus there's Lost Woods as well. We still need to see what's on the Slingshot game. Looks like both of them are pretty much checking the same kind of stuff. Doing the same little route. Having to come back here later would really suck if they did miss an item, but such is life.
Bombchus.
Yeah, Shlongster's probably happy to find those Bombchus, but not so much now that he has a bomb bag.
They almost got his shield.
They were bomb-locked Bombchus in the well, though, so he would have had to have had bombs or more Bombchus.
Big magic.
Yeah, we got double magic now.
So yeah, that kind of makes that Deku play just completely useless.
Yeah.
Just could have gotten it here.
I think magic was the only item they found in Deku. Hello, Solder Rock. Alright, Connor's found all the keys he can. And he's choosing just to warp out instead of doing his dead hand.
Well, he can't.
Oh yeah, there's water in the way. I always forget that that part is blocked by water as well. Alright, Connor, are you going to go to the lens game? Are we going to be seeing a lens game play? Hopefully, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully. He's running in
I
that
mean,
direction.
It is dark.
Yeah, Connor is running in the direction of lens.
He opened up the door to the lens game. He talked to the guy. Is he gonna do it?
GlitchCon? That's like Twitch's online convention, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's because there's like no in-person. Uh-oh, Shlongster might be losing his shield right here. Yep.
Rip.
Instead of equipping nuts and turning around and smashing the bats, he decided to equip the slingshot and lose his shield, so. I think that's a style zone in chat from me, dog. Alright, Connor almost at the end of Slingshot game. What are we going to be seeing from the end? Is it going to be their first logical hook shot? Nope, it's a seed satchel. Alright, so just doubling up on items that we already had. Connor can make the play to go to Lake Hylia as adult now. I think he can do everything except... No, he can do adult fishing because he planted the bean. So...
And then he needs to make the play to cross the wasteland.
yeah. Imagine a bean-locked first logical hook shot on adult fishing. So, he's going adult here for sure. Whether or not he's going to cross the wasteland or going to Lake Hylia, we'll see. I would probably make the play to do Lake Hylia stuff first and then go to Gerudo after because it's kind of on the way. Or it's, I mean, you have to go past Gerudo area to get to Lake Hylia, but... there really isn't any way of the hero locations they can rush at this point. Alright, Shlongster attempting to do his scary fire keys room a second time, hopefully to make it to the other side. Shlongster really needs to learn the setup in this room, I think. Just side hop, Shlongster, just side hop. Alright, sidestepping ever so daintily. There we go.
He did it.
Yep. One thing Connor could check, actually, is the Poe. He could do the Poe for his last, and it looks like he is going to do it because he's dumping his bugs out. And now he'll probably be calling Epona. Getting his last market check out of the way. I guess I should mark that they found Boomerang in market.
Market.
To market, to market. Alright, and there the Poe has arrived. Shlongster coming in to buy a Hylian shield because he didn't have one yet. One other thing that Connor... Oh, Connor, get back on Epona, please.
Oh, yes.
Alright, well, we're back walking. One other thing Connor can do on his way to Lake Hylia is check the Tektite Grotto, because I don't think anyone's been over there yet. And I think now is, like, the perfect chance for him to do that. See if that gold scale will come in use for an item. see how many tokens that was for Shlongster, but he for sure has at least 8.
Silver
Ooh.
gauntlets. That's really nice.
Yeah, so,
That is required.
yep, so I think Connor can... I think he can do all of Spirit now, can he?
He
He's
needs
got...
hook shot.
He's got Strength 2. Yeah, he does need Hookshot. He's got Strength 2.
But that could be somewhere in there.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like he's got his Ocarina out again. Oh, he's going to Bolero.
He literally rushed spirits across wastelands. Follow the song logic.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Connor's doing now. He might be
Oh,
doing his,
Shlongster going into Bomb Shoe Bowling.
yeah.
He's gonna find his boomerang.
He's gonna be very happy to find his boomerang, I'm sure. Kind of be
This
slapping
will
him.
open up Jabu for him.
Yeah, he'll kind of be slapping himself a little bit for not having done this before, seeing as how he was already in Zora's domain. But, I mean, better late than never, right? So, I really like his setup for getting the second,
Connor's gonna come get his eye drops.
yeah. So, Connor for sure knows that his first logical bomb bag. I mean, once he gets them in a sec, he knows now that that was his first bomb bag.
It takes a minute to think about that one, but yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, he had to have known like when he got his first bomb bag that it was bomb locked somewhere. So when he got the hint that bombs were on Big Goron, he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess those are bombs that I would need to get." And then when he got Song of Storms, well, there you go. Alright, so Connor probably going to check his other Song of Storms grotto, and then hopefully he leaves Kokiri Forest. Oh, he's way too far away. There's no way this works. It could work, but... Oh, it actually worked. I can't believe it.
You doubted his power. Nice hint in the Storms Grotto telling him where to get storms.
Yeah. Just in case he forgot where he got it, I guess. Alright. Where could Connor be going now? Are we going to see a Mido skip from Connor? He has the bow, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him do it. He equipped bow and bomb, so it looks like he's going to do it. Looks like he's got his own setup for doing the skip, though, without using C-Up. Yep, there we go. Yeah, come on, Conditioner. He has his own setup. Let him work. We know not everyone is as good as you.
We'll see what song is here.
Alright, so Connor choosing to kill the guy before setting up his bomb jump, just in case he gets tackled. Or ground jump, I mean. There we go. So, yep, we are going to be seeing what is on here. It's either Saria's song or ZL, and that'll pretty well confirm what's at Requiem. I mean, if it's either one, I think Minuet has to be at Requiem. Or I guess it could be Saria's. Oh, Requiem is here. Okay, so... Never punished!
Fucking out of logic, punished, yep.
So now he's going to Spirit Temple. Alright, so we're probably going to be seeing Saria's song here then. Like, if this is ZL, like... I guess if this is ZL, Saria's song could be in the Composer Grave. Because that song is ZL locked. I didn't think about that
Yeah.
before, so this is probably a ZL. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, so Minuet is probably in the royal family grave. But, I mean, he still could have long shot anywhere, so...
Yeah. So you've got the grave and ice cavern have your logical path for the seed. That's a meme.
Yeah. Alright, well, meanwhile, Shlongster, he's in Jabu now, clearing out stuff we've already seen Connor do a little bit ago. He's still a little bit behind every step of the way just with his item progression, so I think most of the attention is probably going to be turned to Connor, just because we really, really want to see where that hook shot is.
Dude, this seed has had some funny logic, but
Yeah.
it was so much logic that could just be broken.
This is the only check Connor can get in Adult Spirit, unless it's a key, because he can't check the other map side because he needs a hook shot for that. And even then, like... I guess he can do a bunch of stuff in Upper Spirit Temple because he does have fire arrows. Alright, well, he did get a key, so looks like we might be continuing on in Spirit Temple. And by might be, I mean absolutely. He'll be able to do a bunch of checks on Child Side Spirit as well. So, and if he gets really lucky, then I guess he can't complete the dungeon because you can't get to the boss door without the
Yep,
hook shot.
Condi. Such meme logic. That was just so easily broken by a trick.
Yep. All those items to get ZL, to get Saria's song, or Minuet, to come here. How did Shlongster fall? That is a very good question.
He got schlonged.
He got schlonged. Alright, so Connor's probably... If Connor finds hookshot somewhere in Spirit Temple here, he can just complete the whole dungeon, I think. I think that's the only item that he's missing, yeah. He doesn't... Oh yeah, now he has ZL, so he can do these checks. Not used to these runners having ZL. They had to go for like an hour and 40 minutes without it. Alright. Connor gonna equip his fire arrows.
Nice fire source.
Yeah. Alright, Shlongster probably going to get this chest that's over here before... Or Connor, sorry, going to get this chest over here before going into child side. Or upper child side. And he makes it. Where do you guys think hookshot's gonna be? Like, I would honestly love to see it in Spirit Temple, but, I mean, if it hasn't been in this many places,
Adult fishing.
I mean, it could be in the Composer Grave, couldn't it? No. No, it could be.
Yeah,
No,
they could. They've
yeah,
got the
it
fire
could-
source and everything.
Yeah, because they could have gone to Requiem. Yeah, they could have
Yeah,
just
like-
come here,
yeah.
got the ZL, and then went back.
Yep. I could just be sitting in Kozer grade.
Yeah, I was thinking whether or not the Midas
Or
would have
Ice
anything to
Cavern.
do with it, but I mean, it was in logic to come all the way here, so with the items that they currently have.
Hookshot's Ice Cavern.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing you need hookshot for. Connor's gonna have to hurry it up on this last torch, otherwise he's gonna run out of time. I think he just barely made it. He spent a lot of time getting hit there. Alright, Shlongster doing his first checks in Jabu. Unfortunately, I don't think Jabu had anything, did it? I think Jabu was completely barren.
It didn't, I don't think.
Yeah. Alright, upper child side, just shield. And it looks like Connor's gonna save scum his key here, so he doesn't have to go hunt down another key. This would be a perfect opportunity to use that Nairu's Love that he got earlier, because if he gets hit twice by this Iron Knuckle, he's dead. But it looks like he knows his combat well enough. Slayed the Iron Knuckle without getting hit.
He obviously doesn't want the love. He gets all the love he needs from David.
Alright, and on the goddess's right hand, we just have a recovery heart. So we're going to be seeing a quick reset. Or as they call in the biz, a save warp. Or a soft reset. Well, I guess it would be a hard reset, because he probably hit his reset button. Connor ascending back up to Spirit once again, checking the upper adult side. So, upper child side is now completely done. There's still 2 chests waiting in lower child side Spirit that he has to do. Right now, if he didn't save scum his keys, he would only have 1 key on him. So, I think Connor has all of his keys. I don't think you need any more keys in the dungeon. Because there's 1 on the door that's right next to him, and then 1 on lower child side, and then 1 that he save scummed. So, okay, so he needs 1 more key in the dungeon, and then he'll have all of them. But there's still a whole ton of chests left to go. There's this one, there's Goddess's left hand. Okay, so there's his last key. So Connor has all the keys in the dungeon now. So, ooh, Connor stepping on the switch. That's not good.
Yeah, he has all 5 keys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know how many keys there are. I just know how many doors he had left.
I hate to interject here, but I actually have to ask the questions as the residential expert on Spirit Temple key logic. So I wasn't quite paying attention.
Condi, get out of here. We can talk about it after the seed.
I mean, I was going to talk about it on stream so people could understand.
Alright, go ahead. Go ahead, Conditioner. Oh, he left. He left. So... But yeah, Condi, he does have all the keys, because he's already used 2 of them. Alright. Was there a key on Silvers?
No.
No. So, like, lower child side have 0 keys in it, so... Wouldn't that only be the case if Requiem was a Way of the Hero item? Ooh, I think Connor might get... Oh, no, the spider turned
Yeah, you
away.
just need to beat Spirit.
Oh, that's right. Sacred Forest Meadow was Way of the Hero. But
that's
the
also
item
not
Sacred...
fair.
there is a chance that Sacred Forest
Yeah.
Meadow might have been pointing at Nocturne.
Well,
Yeah, so there is a chance that there's a mandatory
there is
item
a
on the bottom
chance
of Child
there is,
Spirit.
like,
You're correct.
Hookshot could be there. That was linking to.
Yeah. So hopefully Connor realizes that. But I mean, by now he should realize that there's only 2 items on Child Spirit and there's no keys down there. So knowing that there's still checks to do there, I imagine he'll be coming back anyway. Whether he rushes it or not, I mean, it's his Way of the Hero location, and he has it marked on his tracker that it's a Way of the Hero location. So I would expect to see him rush back. Alright, Shlongster only with 8 skulls. Either 8 or 18. Like, I know I fast forwarded up to 8 because I thought he got a bunch before, but I'm pretty sure that just said 8. Connor stored a ground jump from trying to backflip with the dude hitting him. I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
Lynched.
I'm gonna have to go clip that and check because that's hilarious if it's true. Alright, anyway, we got Shlongster. He's on Baronade now. He's finally made his way all through Jabu. Ooh, and he hits Jabu a little bit too early, so it sinks down. I was about to say, not really sure. Oh, it looks like unless he gets really lucky with his boomerang throw, he's gonna be... Oh, he got incredibly lucky with his boomerang throw. Why can that ever happen to me? Alright, anyway, Connor's done with his Spirit Temple stuff now, so hopefully we see him... Oh, he's leaving. Oh, is Connor going to be going to GTG now? We might be seeing a reverse Wasteland. Yep.
Hookshot in Wasteland chest.
Yep. Connor's going to check his Haunted Wasteland.
And Fairy Fountain, yeah.
And Fairy Fountain.
But that's not as interesting.
Yeah. He's going to do all this stuff. Hopefully he doesn't go all the way back to GTG, but... Ooh, Shlongster doing the same thing Connor did and having to do that slow turn towards Ruto. This time we're seeing a Fairy Fountain with the Zelda's Lullaby, compared to the one we saw without Zelda's Lullaby. Oh, and it's the light arrows!
Oh.
Yeah, so not the item that he wanted to see, but an item that will help him beat the seed nonetheless. Alright, looks like Shlongster's probably getting ready to head back adult now. Or he's coming to check his market. I think he's checked everything in market, actually. Oh, he's thinking. No, he's going back in. He's going back in. Life is scary when you're a child. Going back adult. Gather that courage.
I'm adulting.
Yeah, awaken that Triforce of courage within. Ooh, and it looks like he didn't quite make it across the wasteland. So Connor's attempting Wasteland Walk number 2. He's passing the box.
How can you get lost when you can clearly see the structure you're trying to walk towards?
Yeah, just go straight. Just go straight there, you know. To look at the slope of the ground. I don't know. I don't know how to do Reverse Wasteland. I would like draw. I would probably just draw a see-through map on like a piece of paper and stick it over my TV. Give myself a nice tool-assisted playthrough. Just like a piece of projection paper. Okay, so Shlongster goes adult, and then he immediately goes back child. Like, will he get the second part? I hope so, because that's the easy part. You just gotta follow the flagpoles. He has hover boots, Condi. Like, oh, hook shotless GTG. Okay, right. I would be shocked to see a hook shotless GTG, but he could. Yeah, this part isn't hard, Falcon. Just the first part. Alright, looks like he's loading up on rupees. Not sure why. I think he has all his shields. Shlongster's gameplay is a real enigma right now. Like, yeah, not to insult his like gameplay at all, but he hasn't really done a whole lot of anything in the last long time. Oh, and he wasn't quite at the right angle, so he didn't make it. Alright, it looks like he's doing the setup to check what's in the Gerudo Valley chest, or box. Bam. And it's just for Roar's Wind. Is he going to go for it? Well, I guess he can't go for it as an adult, but he knows it's there if he ever wants to go back for it.
Ooh, Kokiri.
I think Shlongster is just kind of thinking of like what he has to do.
Right now, Shlong is being shlonged.
Yeah. Hoovers is hovers, if you think about context. Oh, he is waiting for night. Okay. I could have sworn he'd already done his lens check. No, he didn't. Okay, there we go. He was waiting for night. Yeah, Connor did it. Shlongster came over here earlier, and then he decided to leave. Yeah, Hoover, the vacuum cleaner of time. Alright, so Connor not having the hook shot. Oh, I can't believe the Gerudo guard missed. Ooh, Connor almost getting thrown in the jails. Alright, looks like an easy fight with the Gerudo. Alright, so hopefully there's an item that Connor wants right at the beginning of GTG. We're hoping he's not going to check Fortress, because everybody knows it's already Baron. Shlongster now has his second seed bag. And hopefully we don't see Shlongster go adult again. Like, I mean, I think he probably still has stuff to do as adult, but his adult-child transitions are quite plentiful. I think we've seen him, like, go back and forth between adult and child, like,
Oh look, we got our last bottle.
twice as many times as Connor has. Yep. Connor now has all 4 bottles.
In the highlight video, can you count how many times Shlongster goes adult child?
Ah, that'd be so many unnecessary clips. We can just mention it to him after. Like, I guess if you're undecisive, like, it makes sense that you do it. It's just really sad to see, like, a bunch of checks not getting bunched up all at the same time. Alright, looks like Connor is coming in here. Oh, no, he's going back out. Can't grab all the rupees in the one room. Alright, so Shlongster, he's coming around to collect the rest of his skulls. He's probably going to be very happy once he finds his bow. Was bow on 10 or 20 skulls?
10.
It was on 10, yeah. So he has 10 skulls right now, but I guess he's just checking the rest of them. Playing Lens game, or Sun Song in the Lens game.
Fool.
Yeah, we found another ice trap. And what's going to be on the second one over here? Another key. So we're going to be seeing a save scum since that was a loss of a key, I believe. Just noticed that Connor's file name was Shlonged. I never saw that before. I should have really noticed it earlier. Alright, so now we finally have the bow on Shlongster's side. Some nice shield flicks, just to know that he's excited about it.
Excited, yes.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
yeah, that is the universal sign. What do we use as a gauge for who's winning? Their progress, I guess. How many items they have and how many medallions they have. Right now, Connor has done a lot more than Shlongster. So it's probably really fair to say that he's in the lead. He also has more songs as well. So Connor not finding anything in GTG.
Yeah, this hookshot's just walling them.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go head down to Lake Hylia from here? That would be a good place to head.
Yeah. Doing Lake Hylia's adult would be a good idea, and then after that, if he finds something in Lake Hylia, or if he doesn't, I think another good play after that would be just to oh, he's probably gonna go check the waterfall because he hasn't done that yet. After he's checked Lake Hylia's adult, I would imagine he would play the play Nocturne and go do his Composer Brothers stuff. Now that he has Zelda's Lullaby with the fire arrows, he can go clear that out as well. Looks like Shlongster has made the choice to come do the bow game, which... or not. No, walking right by the bow game. I'm pretty sure you can do it as night. Did they change it? I'm pretty sure I've seen people walk in there at night.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Can someone confirm or deny? Anyone know? Yeah, okay. See, I think Connor's routing has been pretty good for his seed, considering the items that he's gotten. I was saying you can do CAC archery at night in Rando, right? Or no?
I don't think so, but
Yeah, it
I
looks
don't
like
know.
Purple Rupee said nope. Yeah, I'm not sure what they changed from Rando, because I'm pretty sure... I can't remember if you can do Bombchu Bowling in vanilla at night. All these things, all these things. Hookshot in Ice Cavern? Hookshot could be an Ice Cavern.
Yep.
Now that they have ZL, they can get in there, so...
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That would be the worst place for it to be right now.
I think you need a bomb bag too. Alright, nothing on top of the lab, so hopefully Connor knows that you can get over to adult fishing with the bean. It looks like he's going back over there, so he knows. Yeah, beating Dodongos and having a bomb bag. Oh, no, he's going back up. Alright, well, it looks like Connor accidentally jumped off. So he's got to wait for his bean plant again. And we got a Kokiri sword from the hammer chest, but Connor already got that. I just didn't notice. Okay, there we go. Hopefully we're not going to see him jump off this time. I think he was just changing his angle on the plant, and then he got knocked off. Alright, so is the meme going to come to pass? Are we going to see a bean-locked hookshot from adult fishing?
It could be.
It could be. I mean, hookshot could
could
be
bean.
anywhere. Haha, it could bean. Yeah, good one, Cole. Alright, what do we got? It's another bow. So that's another bow that they could have gotten without collecting skulls. Looks like Shlongster is just going into the fortress through the front door. He's not going all the way around.
He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah. Alright, Connor's got his Scarecrow song all sorted out for when he eventually finds his hookshot. Alright, so where does Connor go next? Hopefully the graveyard. Because we do have one more song to grab, which is probably Vanilla Sun Song or Song of Time. Or Minuet. I think it has to be Minuet or Saria's song. Alright. And where can Hookshot not be? So, we know it's not in Spirit Temple. We know
Well,
it's...
It could be in Child Spirit.
It could be in Child Spirit, that's true. So, it could be in Child Spirit, but it can't be in Adult Spirit. It can't be in Forest Temple. It can't be in Water Temple. First Hookshot, I mean, not the long shot. It could be in Shadow Temple. I think it's really unlikely that their first hookshot is in Shadow Temple, just because you need long shot logically to beat Shadow Temple. But there's always the chance. Looks like Shlongster's got the same idea as Connor. He's going to be checking his GTG. Unfortunately, he hasn't been to Lost
Right,
Woods.
it's time to head to Ice Cap. That's where Hookshot is.
Or Connor's going to check his Hyrule Field checks. Have we seen either one of them do Tektite Grotto yet?
No, we haven't seen Tektite. We've seen this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Connor warped directly to Spirit Temple. That's right. So we haven't seen him go over there. Alright, Connor's got the Stone of Agony now. K. Connor, 75. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it looks like he's going to do that now, though. We've got a nice Epona line up to the northwest Hyrule Field. Yeah, Tektite Grotto's the one with the little Tektite floating on top of the water. Ooh, it looks like Shlongster's in a pretty Monka-esque battle to the death against the Dynalpho. Calling Child Spirit for hookshot? Yeah. It's quite the logic loop. Oh, what's Connor doing? Oh, just waiting. He's just waiting. What do we have? Just a green rupee. This is, I think, the second seed in a row we've seen a
Yeah.
green rupee in that grotto. Alright, looks like Connor's making the exact play that I thought he was going to. He's going to warp to Graveyard and check his Composer Grave.
And check the box.
Unless he's not. Oh, yeah, he is. There we go. It looked like he was going at a weird little angle, so... Hopefully he finds an item in here. Otherwise, I think Child Spirit is the only place he really has left to go to check things right now. Because, I mean, Hookshot really kind of opens up... I mean, does it open up a whole lot? Like, with Hookshot, he can beat Spirit. He can beat Forest. Forest we know is Barren. So, he'd still be looking for Din's Fire somewhere. But
Nice cavern.
Yeah, Ice Cavern. Everyone wants to see Ice Cavern. Alright, just a heart piece. I think with the heart piece being there, either Ice Cavern or Child Spirit is the only spots we have left. Alright, and what are we finding in the Composer Grave? That looks like Saria's song. So there's our way into Forest Temple. Or way to Requiem. You gotta walk to Spirit Temple to grab ZL. To come all the way here with ZL to get Saria's song. To play it for Mido to get Requiem at Minuet. Ooh, what about Fire Temple, actually? Hookshot could be higher in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but they couldn't. Now that they have the bow, they could go back into Fire Temple and keep on climbing for the first logical hookshot. Oh, it looks like Connor's coming to check the bow game.
Well, I mean, CAC is way the hero.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, and he misses both of the red rupees. Okay, he's just wasting. He's got tons of rupees. We're going again. He doesn't mind paying a few extra rupees to save a little time. Emu is pretty bad. Like, I always said the same thing until I played on it, and it's bad. I can't aim in slingshot or bow game. Not compared to console.
So Shlongster's got FW, so he's able to leave a warp here, so he can come back later once he's got strength 2. And hookshot.
Yeah. Alright, it looks like Connor is going back into Fire Temple. Unless he's coming to check the, Oh, he's probably coming to check the Fairy Fountain.
Hammer.
Now that he has ZL, he's just kind of clearing out his way of the heroes and all the locations that he had to leave earlier. So this is actually really smart. So the second time we've seen this Fairy Fountain now, hopefully it works this time. Yeah, Connor trying to crouch stab with the hammer. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way because it's still storing his last shot, which is not a hammer swing. Alright, would Shlongster have gotten lucky earlier had he a ZL? No, it's just the ice arrows.
Ice arrows, the best item in the game.
Yep, so Connor now has all 3 magical arrows. Where's he going to be going now? I imagine he'll go up to the summit and check the Fairy Fountain that's there. And eventually, if he goes back Child, we could be seeing a vanilla Din's Fire. Alright, Shlongster coming up here to check the last hint. Shlongster still hasn't found a hint for Skull Mask, it looks like. I don't see anything on his tracker, so... He's wondering if Skull Mask is something. Unless he has and he just didn't fill anything in. Or sorry, Connor. Connor's checking that. And he has all his hints, so I don't know why he went up there. Oh no, Connor's still looking for his last way of the hero. Sorry, I zoned out and I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot which runner I was talking about, sorry. Yeah, Connor still
doesn't have Zora River,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Connor still doesn't know Zora River.
Behind Lake Hylia.
Yeah, one of them was behind Lake Hylia, and I can't remember where the other one was. I'm pretty sure Shlongster found another one. Yeah. I think most people assumed that Longshot is logical for that. Because in vanilla Ocarina of Time, the game wants you to beat Spirit Temple before Shadow Temple. Because of the way the medallions are on the quest status subscreen. But you can do them in either order. And so I guess they put the boxes there just to let you know. Alright, so Shlongster getting ready to do his Wasteland. Doesn't know Blind Wasteland, so he's going to be following the Poe, as the game's logic dictates. He's probably going to be pretty happy to find ZL here. And Connor not making the option to go immediately to Child Spirit, but he's probably going to go check his last fairy fountain in Hyrule Castle before going out, because it's a little trek to go there while he's here, and then he can just warp directly there. So I like this. Oh, Shlongster, what are you doing? You have to run towards the flags. The ghost is just luring you in a circle. Until you see the flags, you just gotta run for the flags.
Yeah, once you get to the box, you should be able to...
Yeah, see, there's the flags. There's the flags. Run directly towards them. Don't turn with the ghost. There you go. Just keep going. Oh, okay. Okay.
He always does a circle first and then leads you back here.
See, I never ever followed him in a circle, so I thought the ghost just went in a circle forever and expected you to run towards the flags. Yeah. Alright, so it was just a Hylian shield out of the grotto, so it looks like Connor's just going to be doing a save warp. Oh, now he might be going to Lost Woods to do his, He's coming to Lost Woods to do his, Uh-oh, the Gwei. Watch out for the Gwei! Okay, there we go. Probably coming to Lost Woods to do his slingshot game and his Saria's song check. I think those are the only two things he has left to do in Lost Woods. Wouldn't it be funny if the Skull Kid had a hook shot? What a logic loop that would be. Well, we're about to find out. Alright, Skull Kid, what secrets do you have? Nope, just a Deku Shield. Onward to the slingshot game.
We've had this slingshot for quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the market had a slingshot, which could have led to this.
This is very true. Strength 3.
Yeah, that actually...
Alright, so that opens up another fairy fountain check for Connor. He's probably going to be coming in to do his Goron City child stuff.
That could be a hook shot too. What a meme to see this.
Now, where is the hook shot, everybody? Alright, Shlongster gets his light arrows now. So, Shlongster doesn't have the Iron Gauntlets yet, so there is a chance he could dip into Child Spirit. Oh, it looks like he's becoming Child, so...
He could also go to the Lost Woods to get himself a Strength 2 from Target.
Oh, this is true, yeah. That could be his Strength 2 there. Did I say iron gauntlets? Yeah, I know it's silver gauntlets. It's silver and gold gauntlets. Iron gauntlets, silver gauntlets, whatever. It lets him pick up heavy stuff. Ooh, we almost saw Sharp getting summoned again. Unfortunately, Darunia not useful for anything. We already know that his check has nothing on it. Shlongster now coming directly to the royal family's grave. So, it's funny how we saw, like, Connor take forever to do this kind of stuff. And then, I mean, Shlongster just kind of beelines when he gets there. How's the race of the century? Right now, Connor is a little bit ahead. But we're still looking for the hook shot. Right now, it could be in Child Spirit, it could be in Ice Cavern, it could be in Fire Temple. It could be right here. Nope, it's a Decument. Why is Shlong not going to Fire? Because he probably wanted to come here and grab another song. I mean, honestly, Shlongster should go to Fire Temple. Like, ASAP. Like, he has the dungeon available to him. Alright. Oops. So Shlongster's probably going to be mirroring some of the checks that Connor's doing. I could see him going to do his checks, but no, he's going just warping out of the graveyard. He's got other stuff to do. Meanwhile, Connor going back to the bottom of the well. Now that he has ZL, he can clear out the rest of the checks in here. I mean, at this point, like, I think... Oh, we see Sharp for the 4th time this season. When Connor was adult, he didn't go back to the graveyard for whatever was there, so it must not be a useful item. Unless he just forgot. You said he thought he saw something red there, right?
I saw something red.
Yeah,
Might have just been a red rupee.
maybe. Alright, oh, looks like Shlongster's coming to check the fairy fountain as well, so... Yeah, kind of the same thing we saw directly from Connor. Like, the moment he got Zelda's Lullaby, he came back, he did the grave, then he came here, checked some fairy fountains, and then after that went Child and started checking his Saria's song stuff. Okay, first check. We got a blue rupee. When Din's here in first logical hook shot in Shadow. I mean, that wouldn't be that bad of a check. Because with the hover boots, they can get quite a ways in Shadow without a hook shot.
Yeah, it's just a matter of dins.
Yeah. Connor finding his last bow in the well. Yeah, you can get halfway. But I mean, that's still quite a ways. Unfortunately, it's not long enough to, like, open the shortcut, but... Having to go that far into Shadow Temple for your first hook shot is really, really terrible, though. I really hope we don't have to see that. Because there's no way that they would be thinking, like, well, I may as well keep going just in case I find a hook shot. Alright, Shlongster returning to the Lost Woods. Now that he has Saria's song, he's gonna go grab his Requiem, most likely. Alright. Shlongster just tuning his ocarina real quick until he plays it for real.
I mean, you gotta check your ocarina to make sure it's working properly.
Yeah. How embarrassing would it be to, like, play the wrong notes in front of Mido? Am I right? He already, like, berates you enough when you're a child.
Yeah, that verbal abuse hurts worse than Ganon.
Alright, double defense. So looks like bottom of the well was a no-go. So he's going to Child Spirit. Finally, we can see if it has the hook shot.
Finally.
Finally, we get to see it. And if there's nothing in Child Spirit, I think we're
Ice
probably...
Cavern we go, boys!
I think he would go to Fire Temple before going back to Ice Cavern. We'll see. We'll see. Having this item here would be real nice for him, though. I mean, he only has 2 checks to do, so... Oh, there's the Kokiri sword. Now he has it equipped. I mean, the Deku stick is, it's brown and sticky. Deku stick does more damage than the Kokiri sword, so he probably had it out just to kill the dead hand a little faster. Oh, and it looks like he would have, it looks like he would have, burnt his shield had he not a Hylian shield. But he probably also would have been a lot more careful if he if he didn't have a Hylian shield equipped.
Most likely.
Shlongster getting his Requiem now, so he's probably thinking
He's been
like,
following
oh,
the logic really well to seal this seed. Everybody gives Shlongster a high five.
yeah, Shlongster has been playing by the rules.
Give him a clap for following the logic.
Yeah. Compared to Connor, who got his first bomb bag out of logic, he got Requiem out of logic. And Connor's been playing the seed like a bad boy. Alright, so first check on Child Spirit was just a heart. And so we got one more chest to check here, and then I think it's pretty much a coin flip. Meanwhile, Shlongster's Child. He's going straight to Child Spirit, so we would...
If it's here, then he's caught up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quite
Oh,
a
it
bit.
looks like it's not.
Dang.
So, I mean, quotation mark, caught up. Still has to... Yeah.
He caught up a lot compared to...
Yeah, he did.
We wanna, yeah, if that was the case.
I mean, Fire Temple is pretty easy to complete. If there's nothing in Fire Temple, then... I mean... If there's nothing in Fire Temple, then he can just go in and beat the temple, because the boss key wasn't very high up. I think it was on the
It was the
basement
first-
floor.
Yeah, it was literally the first chest.
First chest, so... Alright, I would love to see Connor go to Fire rather than Ice Cavern myself.
It's just Ice Cavern, just all checks over there.
Yeah. It looks like he's gonna
But I
go
guess
check his
Fountain's
Strength 3
dead.
first. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Strength 3. I forgot that one.
Yeah, check that first, no matter what.
Alright, Shlongster breaking a stick on the Armo statue, even though he only had to touch it to activate it. Oh, and he uses the explosion from the Armo statue to blow up the keys.
What a god.
Imagine if first logical hookshot is on Strength 3. Ladies
Knowing
and
this
gentlemen,
seed,
we're 2.5 hours into the seed and we still have no hookshot. Yeah.
we have no hook shot and we have someone following the logic exactly. No, he got strength 3 from Slingshot game.
Yeah.
Meaning that he could have had that a while ago.
Yeah, Slingshot game in Lost Woods, not Market.
Nothing in Child Spirit.
No, there was nothing in Child Spirit, so... Connor's
So, yeah, it
checking
was-
his Strength 3, and what do we have here? Just a blue rupee.
Dang,
Alright,
I
so...
saw blue and I was like, oh!
So it looks like Connor is making the choice to go to Fire Temple. Either he's doing this or else he's using it. Well, he doesn't have Minuet, so he'd be using this to get to Ice Cavern. So maybe he is going to Ice Cavern
is.
since he doesn't have Minuet, yeah. Because the fastest possible way to get there would be to warp here, go through Lost Woods. Or go through Goron City to Lost Woods and then take the dive into Zora's River, so... It's quite a ways to get there, but we're going to Ice Cavern, ladies and gentlemen. It's been open to us for a really long time, Well, not a really long time since they had to
Yeah,
look
said
everywhere for
ZL.
ZL,
That
but
whole ZL logic.
yeah, once they got ZL, they were able to come to Ice Cavern. Alright, Shlongster picks up the second, or his 14th gold skull with his toe. And now it looks like he's turning adult. So where is he gonna go next?
I think he's gonna turn adult and then turn child.
Looks like he's leaving the Temple of Time. Hopefully we don't see him go back in it immediately again. Okay, he's actually leaving. That's good. That's good.
So, what does he have to check for child? Like, he has those Lost Woods checks. Like, he has Saria's song, so he could now go do Lost Woods for those 2 checks, which would give him his strength too.
If he was doing that, I think he would have saved warped
He would have saved
immediately.
warped, but yeah.
Oh, he's probably going to check his Tektite Grotto now. Alright, so Connor in Zora's River finally learns that Zora's River is his last way of the hero. So he's
now
finally
he's
got
trying
it filled
to
in.
remember what he got there.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll remember what he got there while he's watching the cutscene. Oh, it looks like he's not checking the Tektite Grotto. Oh, he remembers that he got hover boots and Zora tunic there, so. And not the scale, but I mean, is scale so useful? Not this seed.
I mean, he got a scale somewhere else too, so.
Yeah. But I mean, if they needed gold scale for something. Oh, and with the bottled blue fire they found earlier, Connor's got a free Melt King Zora.
And then he's got 4 bottles to work with in Ice Cavern.
Yeah. Filling all... well, I'd probably just fill 3 bottles. Because then I wouldn't have to do 2 equips for bottles. Is that going to be close enough? I think that's close enough. Oh yeah, that's close enough. Alright, unfreezing King Zora. Just a blue rupee. I was
Dude,
on
these
the
blue is just triggering me.
I was on the edge of my seat waiting for first logical hookshot to be unfreezing King Zora. Because they could have done that, like, well, I mean, again, just from ZL. Yeah, I mean, wasting time with equips is whatever. It's only like 3 seconds.
But it's a time loss, GDO.
Yeah, I know. We know that there's nothing in Zora Fountain because we know it's a barren location. So he's just going to be skipping across the icebergs. Yeah, this is why I don't compete in Rando, because I play it for fun.
I like to follow the logic, so I'd be doing what
Shlongster's doing.
Yeah. I like doing it for fun, but following the logic isn't very fun to me. It is fun seeing what the seed wants you to do, though.
It's solving a puzzle of what the seed gives you.
Yeah. Alright, so what are we gonna see next from Shlongster? Okay, we're seeing Prelude again. This is I don't know how many times he's played Prelude in this seed, but it's gotta be like
that's why we need the counter.
yeah, it's gotta be like on 2 hands by now, or even 3. Like Shlongster he just doesn't know whether or not he wants to be adult or child. Oh, I know why. I just don't do it. It's like the last thing on my mind. That's why I lose Rando. I didn't mean 3 of my hands. I meant, you know, my left hand, my right hand, and then the one in my back pocket. Just don't tell Josuke it's there, alright? Alright, so Connor's first check in Ice Cavern turns out to be nothing. We got 3 to go. What kind of song are we gonna find in here? I guess it could be anything. We know that it can't be Serenade. So I guess it can be... I guess it can be any of the 3 remaining
Was
songs.
that it? There?
That is a hook shot. That is a
Yes,
hook
it
shot,
is.
Cole.
Called it.
Yeah, so looks like our first logical hook shot. Connor's the first one to find it in Ice Cavern.
2 hours.
Oh,
and
look at
40
those shield flicks. Yeah. Yeah, Marzi, looks like Marzi called it. I'm sure a lot of people called it, but
Is this gonna be the long shot?
imagine hook shot and long shot in the same room. What a crazy seed. You know, I was getting ready for a long shot there.
That would have been a good clip.
Yeah. Well, there's still one more check in Ice Cavern, so you never know. I mean, I guess long shot could be in fire, but I mean, they could complete the seed without long shot.
Yeah, we just need some dins.
Yeah, all we need is Din's fire and we're good to go. I mean, logically we need the long shot, but logically doesn't matter when you're trying to get to the end. Hookshot lets Connor finish Spirit Temple, and it lets him do Forest Temple, so it gets him 2 medallions.
It lets GTG opens like
Yeah.
the rest of that.
Yeah, it all.
which
Yeah,
has a good chance of having the item.
that's a
with
very
all
good
those
point.
checkpoints.
Also, the rest of GTG is open now.
He doesn't have very much left in the seed, so there's a good chance he heads to GTG
Yeah,
or fire.
I mean, for me, I think I would like go straight to Spirit, finish Spirit, and then he could reverse Wasteland again and go clear out GTG.
Yes.
I think that would be the best route for him to take. And then it doesn't really matter when he does Forest because it's barren, so he's not
Yeah,
going to
who
find
knows?
any item.
Din could just be sitting
Dins could be sitting where?
on Twin Rova.
Dins could be on Twin Rova. If Dins was on Twin Rova, that would be like... That would be pretty good. Song of Time before GTG. Yeah.
Well,
He's already done the one check. He can't do Toilet, but he also doesn't have Iron Boots yet either. So
yeah, so it doesn't matter. He's already checked those ones up there.
So I think
see.
yeah, I think it's not that big of a worry without Iron Boots cuz I mean, if you can't do it anyway, then whatever. If Toilet does have a last item, it would really suck to have to come back without Furor's Wind, which we know that Shlongster has already. And look at that, he gets Song of Time from Ice Cavern anyway, so
Perfect.
yeah. So Connor knows that there's a key on behind the Song of Time block in GTG, so if he's looking to get to the end of the maze, he could go in there for a key, but I think he can full clear everything else anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it looks like he's choosing to go to neither of these locations after all. Maybe he's going to clear Forest Temple, which is a weird choice to do first. But, I mean, doing Forest Temple does give him his Prelude check, which at this point has to be Sun Song.
He wants to get Sun Song to go do Sun Song Grave to get Din's Fire.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
you know how this seed is going.
Yeah, that's right. Sunsong Grave could have an item on it. And people have gotten punished for putting off dungeons, you know, when you got a free song on Prelude and then that song having something, so
It's just such a dumb song. They'll go out of your way just for that one check. But you
yeah,
have to
this
do
is
this
true.
anyways.
Have to do it anyway, may as well do it. Quickly save warp after Forest Temple, grab your song, and then you can go do Spirit Temple at your leisure. Connor doing the easy, nice summon Pierre, so he doesn't have to go through the maze, do a bomb jump, or do the crazy jump setup. Shlongster getting scared by the Redead. Frozen for all eternity.
Scary.
That Redead really likes to catch you. I feel like some of the Redeads have much longer reaches than other ones. I'm sure it's like not the case, but it always just seems that way. Alright, so we got another prelude coming out of Shlongster. Now that he's finished clearing the bottom of the well, we'll see where he goes.
Oh no, Connor.
With any luck, he'll go to Ice Cavern as well and grab his hook shot. With any luck. Let's all cross our fingers extra hard for Shlongster that we see a Bolero out of him. And then hope that he takes that Bolero to Ice Cavern instead of Fire Temple.
Who knows? Dins could be in Fire Temple.
This is very true. It is the Fire Temple after all. Okay, it looks like Shlongster's running out. So we didn't see a Strength 2 come from his Lost Woods when he was child. So Spirit Temple is still out of the question for him. Meanwhile, there's gonna be like nothing interesting going on Connor's side for like the next 15 minutes.
Yep, it's barren.
Yeah, Barren Forest Temple is quite a long way to go for Forest Temple, so
But I mean, we get to see some stall zones.
yeah. Forest Temple is the home of the Style Zone. They come in pairs though, so I feel like it would be wrong to not type 2 of them. I think, yeah, there's 2 Stalfos in here and there's 2 Stalfos in the room above this. Is that it? I think that's all the Stalfos. Yeah. Style Zone and his brother Bone Zone. Yeah, crash the game. Lolaway knows all about that, right?
Shlong is doing his Poe, which is strength.
Yep. So he now has strength 2. And that's right, he didn't go into Ice Cavern, but we could see him pull out his Ocarina at any moment. Okay, and he's going to Spirit Temple, so he's hoping to find an item in Spirit Temple. We already saw Connor clear out all of Adult Spirit, and it really didn't have anything that impressed me much. But at least he'll have most of it all cleared out, so he doesn't have to come back for it later. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying last night, like, Majora's Mask Randomizer and crashing is one of the reasons why I stopped playing, but when I did a lot of Majora's Mask Rando, it was also before they had a stable version at all, so... And they had tons of warnings on their seed generator, like, warning, you could crash at any time. And it was like, okay.jpg.
Yeah, back when there was no logic at all. And
Yeah.
you had to
Before...
know glitches to beat it.
Yeah, before they had good logic. I mean, even after they fixed the logic, they still had like a poor stability in the seeds. But yeah, that's what kept me away for it for the longest time. I would love to do more rando again in that game, but there's just so many checks in that game that I don't know exist. Because I mean, I know the game like the back of my hand, but there's a lot of checks that I wouldn't think about checking. It's like when I first started doing Ocarina of Time Randomizer, like, there's a lot of things that you get in, you know, through the game, but sometimes
I
you
didn't
just
realize
don't.
there were so many grottos. Like,
Yeah,
I knew
exactly.
grottos existed, but I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
there's hundreds of them.
All the grottos that you never find in casual playthroughs that only have scrubs or cows in them. No Jellywags. Connor's not in go mode yet. He's still looking for Din's Fire. If he got Din's Fire, that would put him in go mode. Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, Connor missed the hover. You need Din's Fire to get into Shadow Temple. Connor trying to do this the easy way. Yeah, it's basically just beat Ocarina of Time as you would. There's certain things in the game that are sped up, but for the most part, like, everything is the same. The items are in random locations. See, in every randomizer seed that Shlongster does, he ends up fighting this floor master in the room. He really needs to learn to just ignore it. Because...
But it's scary and invisible.
Yeah, but it can't hit you while you're, like, watching the cutscenes, so... Both Dead People Temple. I mean, is Spirit Temple really a Dead People Temple, though? It's the home base of Naburu, of the Gerudo. It's like her desert palace.
If anything, the Forest Temple is the Dead People Temple. There's all these ghosts, phantoms.
Yeah, lots of ghosts, lots of skeletons. And Forest Temple is spooky scary, man. And it's guarded by some wolves and spiders, like...
Shadow Temple is just a giant torture chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Temple is like... Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. A lot of torture devices in there, lots of dead skulls in there. Shadow Temple is just
a
horror.
bit kinky.
Alright, well, this is a good opportunity to have a nice drink of water.
Exclamation mark hydrate.
Yeah, Forest Temple is full of puzzles. Different way. Thank you for the exclamation hydrate. Forest Temple is like, you go through the temple and it's like, oh, I need a key to progress. Then you go back and grab a key and then you keep moving forward and it's like, oh, I need a key to progress. Then you go back and grab another key and then you keep going forward and, oh, I need another key to progress. So you gotta, like, make sure you have all your keys before you hit that point. 2D Zelda has to have puzzles because it doesn't have anything else going for it. Because it's just 2D. Like, there's only so much you can do in a 2D environment other than solve puzzles. Are we there yet, Cole?
Nope. You can go back to bed.
Yeah. Shlongster making his way through best he can. Unfortunately, we know that he's not really going to find anything, no matter where he goes in the temple. Ooh, misses the last torch. Now he gets it.
Now, we just know that all these places are barren, so there's not much to talk about.
Yeah. And I mean, at this point, like, Shlongster has to get his hook shot, or else, like, he just immediately loses. Like, unless... I have a feeling, like, the only thing that can save Shlongster in this seed right now is if Din's Fire does happen to be in Fire Temple, and Connor just never goes back there. Connor has done Spirit, yes. Connor has cleared all of Spirit Temple, except for, like, the last couple checks, which is... or the last check,
boss.
I mean. He hasn't done the
Yeah.
boss yet. So he's done everything except the boss, so we know for sure that there's not going to be anything coming out of Shlongster's side. However, it is something that he needs to clear anyway. And I mean, he's just desperately trying to find his hook shot. Like, he wants to find it somewhere. But little does he know, it's already found. And we just get a recovery heart. So he's going to jump down now and go back into the dungeon. I don't think that's the fastest way to get to the other side. But it's the way he has chosen. I was about to say, I really hope after finishing the dungeon, Shlongster doesn't go back child, because he has been known to do that a lot in this seed, but I really don't think he has anything else he can do as child.
He's like done everything. He still hasn't done Lost Woods.
Yeah. He
But,
still has to do Lost Woods, but I
or
mean,
Goron City.
well, yeah, or Goron City's child.
I mean, so he could potentially be like, hey, there's all these child checks. Let's go child again.
Yeah. I do, but it's not going to be opened until the end, just in case we were looking for something.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Yeah, the,
We want...
oh. Yeah, Connor having fire arrows here uses fire arrows on the eye switch from the door so he doesn't have to move around. It's a very nice optimization. And he's almost coming to the end of his forest temple, only has one more Poe left to beat. Oh, and Connor doesn't land where he wants, so he goes to the safe spot. Is he gonna try and make the chest? I don't think he can. Nope. Definitely can't. Alright, Connor's now found the boss key, so he's all ready to go. There's 2 checks left in the dungeon, but they're both barren. All you do is jump slash when you're going through the hole, and when you touch the wall, you like rocket backwards, and then you just roll right next to the hole. So if you know where the hole is, you can make it just fine, but if you don't, then you'll get crushed. Connor had it, but instead of rolling into the hole, he chose to go roll out of the maze, just to play it safe. Alright, Shlongster has only a couple checks left in his Spirit Temple. He's gonna go check the boss key chest, and then the one invisible chest up in the mirror room. And then who knows where he'll go next. We're hoping that it's Ice Cavern. Come on, Shlongster, you gotta go to Ice Cavern. He's either going Ice Cavern, Fire Temple, or Backchild. I think those
that's
are
a
his
good
only three
thing
options.
for learning is learn how you do everything in the game normally. Then you start adding out of logic stuff that you can possibly do, of tricks that save time and get items. Then you start trying to do optimizations of your gameplay.
Yeah.
And so you can sort of see the stages of each of the runners of how well they know the games based on the strats that they do.
Yeah. Alright, Shlongster has blown up the Beamos. Are we gonna see Connor get hit by the purple Poe again? Not today. Ooh, Shlongster should have kept going. He might get cut off. Oh, yep. He should have just kept going. But I think he just forgot to kill the spider.
Remember when the runners the other day got hit by Meg there?
Yeah. Both of them. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to work on the second one. It's going to be real close. Oh, he's waiting. Yeah, Shlongster's waiting. How's the race so far? Pretty good. We didn't see our first hook shot until almost 2:45.
It was 240.
Yeah, so it was a pretty long look for that first hook shot.
Basically, Connor was looking for it for an hour.
Alright, while Shlongster's doing his last couple checks in Spirit Temple, I'm gonna go quickly use the washroom and then we'll be ready to go for the end.
It's like amazing how all of these seeds, like we've just been looking for one single item for like most of the race, and it's just frustrated every runners in every race. Alright, Connor's coming up on Phantom Ganon, which is Baron also. But it's the song that we're gonna get after this temple. We'll have the opportunity for two of them. So we should get Sun Song.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, did I miss them getting any items in their barren locations?
Yeah, they got so many important items.
Alright. Well, luckily Connor is now out of Forest Temple.
And he's gonna get 2 songs from this.
Yeah. So,
And
I mean, one of them's Minuet and the other is Sun Song. So, not...
Yep.
yeah, not
I mean,
super
that
helpful.
Sun Song could be Din's.
That's very true. That is very true. Alright, so Shlongster, it looks like... Oh.
Oh.
Okay, okay. Okay, he baited us. He baited us. I thought for sure he was going to Fire Temple there. Okay.
Connor is coming to get his song here, hoping that he gets Sun Song. Go check the graveyard while he's here.
Oh, nice plush carpet. Gotta look at it on the way. Alright, so we got Sun Song now on Nocturne. Check. It's probably the best thing he could have, or best order he could have found, because now we can go right back into the graveyard and double check. He's warping away though.
No! Then why did he want the
Oh
song?
no, he's
when
just
he,
warping to the graveyard.
Oh,
Okay.
He's warping
Like,
away to the graveyard. Haha. Haha. He got us. Or I think I got myself.
yeah, baited.
Yeah, I baited myself. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Sun Song on CAC, just in case it was the song that they needed to beat the game.
Come on.
He probably had this check in his head, purple, and then he can just go back to Spirit after. Din's fire! Sun Song was probably... Sun Song could have been Way of the Hero in CAC. Oh my god, I can't
yeah, 'cause that
believe
bow
it.
didn't need to be. They found other bows.
Yeah, they did find other bows. Sun Song was the CAC Way of the Hero.
Oh my god.
All this time, I can't believe it. Oh,
What a seed.
what a twist.
I can't believe it. We joked about Sun Song. Check. Having it.
Oh yeah, so Connor's going immediately to fire or shadow, so that puts Connor in go mode now. So
He is in go mode. It's just
yeah,
beat the
yeah,
seeds.
yeah. I mean, we found out earlier that Bolero wasn't Way of the Hero in CAC because there was nothing in Crater. So I mean, on top of Crater, so whatever.
Yeah, and they got the
Bow.
bow at 10 skulls.
Yeah.
So that could have been it. But they really didn't need the bow for a while. And then they found another bow somewhere.
Yeah, I can't remember where they found their second and third bows, but I mean, Connor has all three bows, so...
So if that second bow was like before, well, they needed the bow at some point, it really didn't need to be Way of the Hero.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a bow in bottom of the well. And that wouldn't have needed bow as well. So
yeah, it was the Sun Song. That's,
So, yeah.
that's great.
I didn't notice that there was another bow on the same sphere. So if we would have thought about that before, then we probably would have thought, oh yeah, I guess the song could have been Way of the Hero. But yeah, it's 100% over for Shlongster. He doesn't have hookshot yet. He's only has 2 medallions. Well, he has. Yeah, he only has 2 medallions. And
Yeah, it's the hook shot. Like,
Yeah.
really, he could do fire if he wanted to.
meanwhile, Connor is in go mode right now, so Connor just has to do Shadow Temple. It is a long way to go through Shadow, but I mean, once he has Shadow, all he has to do is warp straight to Spirit Temple and beat the boss, and then he's done. Yeah, so we'll have to ask Connor if he realized that his Sun Song was Way of the Hero.
Yeah.
That might have been why he rushed it.
I was gonna I would have checked it anyways.
But yeah, that was...
Yeah, very, very, very smart check from Connor to do first before Spirit Temple.
I mean, he could have just done Spirit anyways, and then did it.
Yeah.
Which probably kind of was the smarter play, because you could have just beaten it, and Dins could have been in Spirit.
If he would have remembered to go back, of course. But I mean, with only 1 check left in Spirit, like on a that's unhinted. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, going for that Sun Song was the thing that did it for him. So, I mean, in the end, it pays off. So Connor's not gonna get too bad a time for the seed. If he hurries through Shadow Temple, probably like a 3. How long do you say he's got left? Probably a half hour, maybe a little more, 35, 40. Probably 35.
Probably 30.
Shlong's just lighting the torch. Did he play the song for Darunia? I thought he was just in there to grab the torch. I was looking at what Connor was doing and getting hit by the blades in Shadow Temple. Oh, he did do Darunia. Yeah.
Rip.
He knows that that check is dead, but I mean, we saw in Shlongster's last seed he did a Baron check as well in Lake Hylia. I think that bomb was a little too late for Shlongster. Oh no, it worked just fine, and it's just a nut.
And the Goron pot nutted.
Yep. Goron pot is down and out. So we got another prelude coming from Shlongster. He's gonna be going back adult.
The iron boots! It's time to rush water.
Yeah, Connor's finally found his iron boots. I mean, after Connor's done with Shadow and Spirit, he could probably go clear water and still still be done before Shlongster.
Rude.
It is a little rude, but Shlongster is that far behind. Because I mean,
if he got the hook shot, then he would be not super far behind.
yeah,
but
he's set up to do the rest of his dungeons. I mean, he hasn't done Forest, which alone puts him way behind because Connor has.
Yeah.
Same with Shadow. Like, he can't do Shadow until he's, you know, got his stuff together too. So I mean, and he hasn't.
The thing with Shlongster is that he's been so indecisive on what he wants to check next that it's taking him a lot longer to do all the same checks that Connor did.
Yeah, this is very true. But yeah, like Shlongster for his other dungeons, like he doesn't know it yet, but he can just go into fire and immediately beat it. And we already know he can just go immediately into Spirit and beat it. So the only two real long dungeons he has to do is Shadow and Forest, which he doesn't even have access to. But it looks like he's on his way to Ice Cavern.
So that's good.
Yeah, so he's gonna be getting his hook shot real fast.
Better if he's like in the middle of forests or finished forest when Connor finishes.
Yeah. And then hopefully he'll think of doing his Sun Song Grave check afterwards. It's just like once they got the hook shot, like the floodgates really opened on the seed.
Yep.
Like I feel like most of the seeds where people check everything have been around the same time, but I mean they're still. I was about to say they're still pretty far from checking everything, but they're really not. Like there's a bunch of stuff in like GTG was pretty much cleared by Connor. Well, not a whole lot of it, I guess, but just like the first little bit they went there. And then Fire Temple was barely touched at all as well, just the basement floor. And I think Connor checked all the first floor rooms as well in the past the first key door. But at least we're not seeing like a full a full cleared seed like we have the last couple ones.
But there's like always this like one item every seed that I spend hours looking for.
Oh no, what are you doing, Shlongster?
No!
Shlongster's going child again?
Oh, yeah, I don't think he's turned in Ruto's letter.
He's beaten Jabu.
Oh, never mind.
Like,
I don't know what he's doing then.
Shlongster, you've beaten Jabu. Like, where are you going? Where could he? Where could he?
I would have thought of that he was doing, but
where could he possibly be going as child? Like, if he forgot to check some Lazora's domain checks, like, if he forgot to check some Zora's domain checks,
he's going to Lost Woods. He remembered he had those extra child checks that he forgot.
See, I mean, he could have just done that after going to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, that's the thing that has been his issue.
Like,
is where he's making a decision for something and then he remembers something else.
Yeah, see, the thing that I think Shlongster needs to remember is if you're going to two places and you don't have any idea if either of them are Way of the Hero, do the one you're right next to first. And then go, like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that check. It's not do it right now, it's do it later.
He might have just been like, I really don't want to go to Ice Cavern. And like, oh, but I could go here instead. And then,
Yeah, what Purple said, I think you really need to commit to your decisions to go places in Rando, because if you constantly change your mind and end up going here, you're going there, like, Saria's song wasn't in any Way of the Hero location, right? So there really wasn't any reason for him to realize that this could have been an item. And now, after doing these two checks, he has
he's
to go.
gonna,
He has to go back adult and run all the way back to Ice Cavern.
yeah, but he's gonna first go check outside Ganon's castle.
Yeah, this is true. He's about to get his strength 3 here.
So we're going back adult right now.
Oh, there we go. Ba-ding.
No,
Yeah,
where are we going now?
Oh, well, I mean, he's warping here, but he's
You have
already
to be adult.
he's already done his Zora's Domain checks, right?
Yes, I think.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Like if you went to Jabu, I would have done them then.
Yeah, exactly. And with the iron boots, Connor is able to get past the fan room real easy. Now he's going to check his frogs, I think. I don't think he checked Song of Storm's frogs. He's only been here as adult.
Oh yeah, that's where scale is.
Yeah, so he's gonna find his gold scale here. And then after that, please just go to Ice Cavern. How much rando has Shlongster done? I mean, he's done a bunch. I don't think he's done as much as Connor, but his time has definitely been improving. Like, I think Shlongster joined the rando tournament because he thought rando was fun, and he wanted to just... Shlongster just loves competing in tournaments. Like, he's such a good guy, and he just wants to have fun, right? But, I mean, his times that I made for the seeds, for people's, like, the seeding seeds, the qualifier seeds, like, his first time was an 8.5 hour rando, which is not the worst time, but it was like 2 hours less than the first one. So he's definitely come a long way since then, but I mean, he's just getting screwed on his decision to zigzag around the
Honestly,
map.
he'd be doing pretty well if he committed.
Yeah. Instead of going back adult and child a billion times, I mean, like what Cole said, if he stayed adult or stayed child and just kept doing the stuff that he was doing, then... Oh, I don't know, lazy comment. I didn't watch any of the people doing their rando seeds. I mean, I watched him do a little bit of it, but he lives in a different time zone than me, so I was in bed when he was like just starting it. So I didn't see if Connor had a key, whether or not he can skip the last 3 checks in the dungeon. It looks like he does not have a key, so we're going to be seeing the Redead room or the Floor Master room. Run to Lake and rush Lab Dive. If he goes to Lake Hylia, I would probably scream.
Honestly, it's not a bad play because he got the scale in a Way of a Hero location.
Yeah, this is
and so
true.
it'd be like, oh, this could be it.
I can't argue with that. I completely agree. But I mean, when we saw him so close to going to Ice Cavern and then just walking away, it's so hard.
Sense to go do. And that's probably why he went to Child, was like, oh, I still have a check in my Way of the Hero here that I never checked.
Yeah.
So...
Alright, so Connor hoping that he gets lucky here, getting a key in either the boss key or the opposite facing one. Hoping we don't have to see a last check Shadow Temple. Unfortunately, not getting super lucky on that one, so we could. Are we gonna pay the Wallmaster or Floormaster a visit? No, we're not. So
Good.
Connor's got enough to finish the dungeon. He can finish it and then immediately play Requiem and go straight to the boss. Yeah, Connor has the boss key, but he still needs a small key. Or he still needed a small key. Oh, is Connor going across anyway? Oh, no, he's not. I didn't look at what door he went into. Alright, it looks like Shlongster is headed in the opposite direction of Zora's
Yep,
River.
he's going to check
He's
gold
going to
scale.
check his Tektite Grotto, and he's going to check his like Hylia stuff maybe.
Honestly, it's an item from Way of the Hero. These are good checks.
It is the same path we saw Connor take. Like after Connor got his gold scale, he did check this and then go to Lake Hylia. Well, he went to do his Gerudo stuff and then he took the river down to Lake Hylia. So there's Greg. Hi, Greg. Connor using Lens of Truth in the room. Again. I think he did that in his first seed as well.
Just to be safe.
Yep.
Well, he found an item that's potential Way of the Hero, so he's using it to see if that's leading him in the correct logic.
Yeah, exactly.
As of now, there's no reason to go to Ice Cavern other than, oh, there's 4 checks there.
Yeah, like the only people who know that something is an ice cavern are Connor and us. So he really doesn't have any reason to go into Ice Cavern other than, oh, maybe there's an item there. And unfortunately for him, there is an item there. So he's just going to clear out as much of the stuff as we can, or as he can. And again, we saw Connor take this exact route, except Connor planted the bean so he could do adult fishing, and Shlongster won't be able to. So it would be really terrible if it turned out to be an item there. Alright, Connor gets Bongo Bongo before having to do another cycle. He goes crazy on the drums all day because he don't want to work. Yeah, both of them skipped Greg. They just walked right by like they didn't even care. Imagine if someone in the tournament actually went out of their way to get the green rupee and ended up losing because of it.
Lost
Like
by like 4 seconds.
It was so close that they lost. Alright, so Connor all done with Shadow Temple. He's got his light medallion. All he needs is one more to go, the spirit medallion, and he's all set up to do it. We just want to see that A down A. A down A, right down A.
Wow, who would have thought?
I know, right? It's like he knew that that was the only thing he had left to do.
Is Shlongster heading back to ice? I think so.
Oh, so Purple, if you see it on the overworld, you'll go for it? What if you were going up Zora's River and you saw it on the ledge? Well, I guess you can just do the setup to grab it on the ledge. You don't have to get the chicken. If you saw it and you knew it would be a pain to get it, would you still get it? Would you route it in later? No rupees left behind. Alright, so Connor already in the main room of Spirit Temple, the big statue
So he's
of
gonna
the
show
goddess.
off this climb on the ledge here. You can hook shots the chain and get up there without having to climb the entire temple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess you could normally only. Oh, nope. He
Nope.
he tried it once. He tried
He
it
gave
once and
up.
he's done. He probably just doesn't want to play with it
Triggered.
just in case his opponent is gaining on him. Yeah. Poor conditioner.
I know, I was there when you taught him. That's why I said, oh, Connor's gonna do the strat.
Alright, so we now have a Zora's or an Ice Cavern play from Shlongster. Unfortunately, it's just a little too late. He's probably
So-
gonna be oh, go ahead.
So yeah, there's the strat where if you've already lowered the platform to the boss, you can hook shot using the chain if you're standing on the railing to get up there. So
Yeah.
you don't have to climb all the
Oh!
way back up.
I thought Connor was missing that platform. That was really close. Yeah, with long shot you can stand wherever you want. Alright, Connor with a flawless Naburu knuckle. I think Shlongster turned to look at that item on the iceberg. Just to make sure it's Baron, just making sure. Yeah, that's how I do it purple too. I just kind of aim at the bottom of the chain and hope I can jump slash up fast enough. Ooh, Connor getting trolled a little bit by Twin Rova. But gets his first shot in, only 3 to go. Meanwhile, Shlongster just grabbing the hook shot. Almost. He has a couple rooms to go.
So I'm gonna be curious on where that long shot is. We're gonna have to check that spoiler log.
Yeah. I mean, the other hook shot, since they didn't need to do Water Temple... Oh, I guess it would have to be somewhere in Logic, because they wouldn't have been able to beat Shadow Temple in Logic without it. So, I would imagine it was in Water Temple. Either Water Temple or up in Fire. If it was up in Fire Temple, I would laugh.
That would be so bad.
I would
because they coulda got
laugh
that.
and laugh and laugh. Yeah, Purple, since you're gonna, if you win tomorrow, you'll be sitting in winners top 8. So I'm gonna be holding off those matches for a while. So if you win, you'll have a lot of time to practice until losers catches up to their top 8. That'll give me some time to make some video highlights of what we've seen so far. Alright, is Connor gonna get the 1 cycle on Twin Rova? Nope. 2 slashes to go, unfortunately didn't get it. Now we're gonna see if she ends up doing a little bit of trolling. We've seen a fire. Oh, and now she's trolling. We got ice going on. Shlong wanting to keep his blue potion just in case he runs a little low on health. Alright, this is probably going to be the end of Twin Rova here from Connor75. Yep, just two stabs was all it took.
2 penetrations.
Alright, and Shlongster's gonna be real happy in like 20 seconds when he sees what's at the end of this hallway here. I wonder if he's gonna stay in Ice Cavern. I would imagine he would since he's still looking for items, but... Oh, would you look at that? Did the jump slash at it, like, there you are, you stupid. All right, yeah, he wants it. He's going straight in. Doesn't even bother bottling the second blue fire.
Honestly, I would probably just leave, but that Dins could still be anywhere.
Oh yeah, he's out of there. He is out of there. With Bolero. Oh, he's going to fire, probably. Yeah. Now that he has... Oh, okay. Now that he has hook shot, he's going to fire.
Doesn't know where his tunic is because it's blue.
That's really funny. It's the mid. It's always the middle one. The middle one is your Goron tunic. Yeah. Imagine if that other chest across from the hookshot had Din's fire. I think I'd never play Rando again if that happened to me. Alright, well, Connor's inside Ganon's castle. There's no stopping this man now. With 6 medallions to only 2. I know we already said it before, but it's a pretty lost cause going on here. Are we gonna see what's in a redemption chest? Or validation chest, whatever people call it. I always say the wrong thing. Dynalpho's putting up a great fight, just like they did Shlongster in GTG, with their long swords. Their long, pointy swords.
His FW is in GTG right now.
Yeah. Which he probably won't ever have to go back to, because I mean, after this, like, he would probably clear fire. Or he could go back to Spirit. And then just... I don't know, after he cleared Forest...
He has all these dungeons to clear, and then he could just warp right to GTG to do all the checks with the items he has, because that's a good place to go look for Dins.
Yeah, exactly. The dancing blue fire has been squelched. It's been a long time since I've seen that attack. Alright, and with the hover boots today, Shlongster is gonna probably immediately go straight for the boss. I think it would be really terrible if he tried to clear more of the dungeon, but at this point, like, he probably thinks he doesn't need to. Hopefully he kept track of where he found his second bow. And so he can make the same Sun Song play that Connor made. Either way, it's been a pretty crazy seed.
The logic of this seed is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, luckily you could skip a bunch of that logic, but...
Yeah. Aside from the last seed that Conditioner casted with me, where they had to get the Zora Tunic in Spirit Temple as Way of the Hero for Key Logic in Water Temple. I think this one tops the crazy meter. Well, winners top 8 would be the 4 from winners, and then losers top 8 would be the 4 from losers. I just meant top 8 in general. I guess to be more specific, I should have said like top 8 winners and top 8 losers, not winner top 8. But yeah, it would be winners top 4 and losers top 4. Epic fight against Ganondorf. We're doing the long-range bottle strat. Can Connor get a 1 cycle on Ganondorf with the Master Sword? We're about to find out. No. No, he does not. Epic boss fights going on both sides. Shlongster's got one more cycle on Volvagia going on. Hopefully he knows to go to the side. Yes, he does. Ganondorf's cape getting tattered with holes. It looks like the cape loses holes when he has... Oh, it's probably just because it's so dark. You can't see them. Yeah, it's probably just the lighting in the room.
Oh yeah, you bounce that light ball back and forth. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing quite
Riveting
skilled
gameplay.
gameplay here. So for those of you that don't know, the bottle is a much easier way to do this than with the sword, because the sword slash lasts for a long time and the bottle, or the sword slash doesn't last for a long time, but the bottle does. So I feel like they've been doing this forever.
Connor knows that he's okay.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Ganondorf...
It was just a game of just who can last the longest.
Yeah.
Somehow, Connor won.
That was quite the volley. It was quite a long volley indeed. Alrighty.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, when he hit it, like, does Connor know that you need to, like, get close to him so he doesn't react fast enough?
Alright, it looks like Shlongster is making the play to go finish his Spirit Temple. Meanwhile, we have Connor watching the Ganon cutscene. Ganon has been summoned from his 1,000-year slumber by cutting open Ganondorf. The Triforce of Power, transforming him into the terrible beast. Alrighty. So we got our final few sword slashes coming from Connor. Oh, I thought he was about to swing his hammer. That would have been not very good. One more sword slash. Are we going to see any sword slashes from Ganon hit today? Super Zelda and the 1,000-year Ganon. Get Ganon banned for spelling it with 2 N's. That's a terrible meme that I wish would have died with time, but people like me keep bringing it back. Alright, Connor with a pretty good Ganon so far. Instead of doing the stab, does the jump slash. We got a wallet coming from Shlongster. He can afford all the money he gets from his Spirit Temple journey. I guess it made sense to check that because he didn't have access to it before.
Still needs dins where Connor was in go mode and didn't need to check it, so.
Alright, Connor finishes the seed with 337.57. Big GG. Let's go ahead and get that up.
You want me to drag him in?
Yes, please. And go tell Shlongster that it's over. Congratulations, Connor75.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you have won by a... I was going to say by a long shot, but it was more by a hook shot, I think. It would be more...
Oh, he still doesn't have hook shot? Oh,
No, he has hook
wait,
shot. He got hook
Okay,
shot
that's
he got hook shot like maybe 15 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got hook shot, went to Fire Temple, and then he went to,